the good thing is the two abaniwe no ye olusu ya fed wa wini and the wa wini so no akọ the wa lusu efie. We are having a very solid and united regional executive here. You may make sure say you have a united party in Western of region. And then here over Western of region I see say NDC4 NPP4 and count minor. And no maybe a more including sharing of fertilizers. Tell me, who your NPP near your mouth? And where you out there? So now me make a lot of in quote noise on the social media. I've done here your friend in focus or be aware. Create a friend KTK. That channel. That's not MP no compromises of the mom network. Network now, Omokutu Amna. Pool now already eba. Omokutu Amna. Omotia Omo they call different community. Eti Krono so Montiate and I've done terms your blogger. And also here video say MP now farmer wadada and one no. We arrested the boy that was last 3 days, 3:00 p.m. with fresh and dede and Hong Kong Nebano, Omu Wilizino, and Ra, and you may be 5:00. This gentleman or the youth is spending more than a year, 24 hours. And police custody, and then our channel again on the network. So, say, young Boom, not young new region, and feed this intimidation, this separation of air administration. Amount for 3 months, no regional in the year. So, yeah, current executives in the abroad, they need a whole say you'll be united to save the region from this NDC.
Well, what do you foresee, sir? A head of Kakra and answer a blockade to Air Force and answer gains. I'm up say more achieving my part in the region.
The only obstacle. When it move back here, a disunity. I don't know, and I don't think we can take accountability back. In the entire accountability in the back. Looking at the data, right? Looking at why we lost. With unity, we can take that seat back. With unity, we can take Dramo's seat back. With unity, that's a guy, and from the China. A place like Awumi and even Yoso and other places like there is, we can take it back so easy. So the only obstacle I mean who in there, a year that's so say we have to overcome is this unity, right? Because Kuma for Nankasa in the region, I give up the full promises from the NDC or among the clear say they have been scammed. The tree will say then, a buying any NDC, Adada. With Coco, you know what they have done? The last inquiry, the last bill, in Parliament, Coco for Eco from them, using a crossword, amounting this protected farms. Protected farms, and they say, if this is work for you, we are a buying the Nesato, so say, or both buying. And it is a Ukum. Simple Krano, Uko Kutu and Campania. I have fully ya. It's a Ukraine or some boy. Ukraine or you made so, or Bukokre. And I say, a war a year, Yamfo, Kukitu Muno. And I don't know. I just offer car to Accra. Actual letter. I'm going to say even to the regional manager or district manager of Kokobodo. Almost to the CEO in Accra. So Ukuku no, Opeso Kukem. So Opeso Pokrano and Nawado. Open may be a dream in Kenka Credit. And a banchia. And Lana are buying a parliament a passe. Not MPP, and they should be going for Kaya 1 Tino. Opeso do well for Jeba Bibica Credit or phone. Not a phony idea, Yesu, under this art now. Now, me, I just saw toilet and conquer. Not here. So one father and uncle. Not see one kind. Man, go ahead. Now, how could you well for one? And Brandon say, oh, what a fiasse, a free and fear do, they could do a year in fear do no. Not said Natamaku. Oh, no call for men pick up your and I can't the man is on go fiasse. The idea be more a craft no one say aban na nkasa so akwakote court kokokuyani a court I friend say eye koko tribunal every district be a koko afuo particularly 9 constituency western of region no or this court waiver or say kokotwa koko no mu ne echewa ye do ko seki court and a high court wa and some of orders no do and inteno no infrastructure no nti yi kokokuyani no nko ho court wa e dey echewa 2 days ukwa fiase de ehu ne say omo betra wa asem no so no enye lawyer for ni judge for munim de e wo mram o say aban na nkasa ene eye legal counsel for no ebe yi nipa 1 lawyer ni bia wadi mfie be wa practice 10 years baako owi agede ehunye aban no eni kokko board so ebe yi omo kokko hu ni bia mienu abaso na aban no in consultation with the regional minister and the various MMDCs for now NDC for appointees. And so a nipa mienu. Now akoye sakrofo we 5 no and the panel. And the same nipa mienu ba be yin no. Okoko ni chemi o. And the MPP now NDC now power. This senior there will be NDC ni beba so. Nti bebo. The next 2 years na MPP aba. Ye be sakrem. Na MPP ni so akwakoyi eye MPP ni ewo mante wona wonka akoso ne bu anwumre mo no abopa me kutwa kokko nugu na de eche na eche no de oba no no na tan wasam no so kenya o party ni adan na beto we ene enoma aban no edi gu akwam eji kokko akuafo kokko afiro mosem edi na buka tre da adwen esandi kokko akuafo be ko afiase en kokko akuafo na ka o mate I know say ene say ya ka say to aba wo sehwia you can see a two about zones now. You will reject this government.
Saina Equiafono Fano amidst the growing destruction of farmlands, cocoa lands, because of Galamsey activities.
Meka same way chiremo. Meka same way chiremo last year, and people think say Harry Ojaba always holding the government accountable on a year cocoa price no every year politics. Me catch them say cocoa boa a buying a tum kakra bi last year. Not this year was all test no. It was a well calculated attempt to demotivate the cocoa farmers. You ain't got to cocoa for the guy. No can say buying the buyer so cocoa the nyai. Minimum obey normal wa bamu bebu. Why would you cocoa no ever make Galamsey for? And one why you know. Look, now it is not the government fighting against Galamsey, yes. It is the government fighting against itself. Because government nankasa na Galamsey, yes. You know, maybe a principle be one them. The friend of the Carlos liability. The Carlos liability principle says that. Say we penny na ye de open nyina ma ye de tu mi sha wonsa na se wantimi amfa wonan ansi for mo a bone na ekoso no you are directly or indirectly beneficial to that crime and then mutwi mo na tu ni din say penny otafi man kwala we na nka no ye kana kan for ka ho bi. I was very shocked and very surprised when me nua Julius Debra and Noah and then answer I can't say Galamsey nsuo no fa hone the baby a community no eto about the coin so you fight against it. But meanwhile it is the same the MMDCs in our region and I know say other regions are not here. It is the same MMDCs and a monitor a superintendent at Galamsey activities so in the various districts. Okay, when the NDC took over, all the police commanders say what Galamsey zones omo transfer. And the reason to the transfer omo say omo enyo moduma ye and it omo Galamsey akoso. And omo familiar with the Galamsey yes and omo transfer. And then the AC a chief of staff and the abaye no kwan say district be say Sefia Kontomra. District be at say Gamoso. District be at say Inchi. District be say Adeso. And day in, day out, Galamsey air coso increase amanfo ewu Wontumi use this maybe. Why say Wontumi and taking a quick action against the MMDCs here? Omoma Kwama Galamsey Koso. Right? The who say because I buy article boso. Now a normal beer ye de a yego you and a nebo akosro. Ama dale to go kwe ni ho akere no no. Ama ene kokwe kwe afo na nkasa na agency Galamsey yes to give their lands to them. Because the who say eno echi ya that was 2024. Now obiko school or watiko. E wo you also technically there. No 2,758 Ghana cedi a year, which is 2,000 plus. But and then about the same Edipana Okuko and then Okia 5,420. Abana Bohumienu, Nanso had the Abana yen. Koko bag Ghana 3,000 Hena Ghana cedi. And no Yana Baumia buying also no. Or for one bag now. Ogotua school fees of 2,700 now. We have balance of almost a year 400 Ghana cedi at the Makwalano. And then I get to go Kuenino, if I one bag, you know, our sub of Bobo Sabe almost 1,900 at the Kahon, I found the Banet school. The man didn't need the Yamaya. And it will go automatically on one channel. And I buy MMDC's for no Sony Galamsey for no because they are failing to arrest them. And I can say yes, you know, so when you come to Western of region, when you go to Akontomna, when you go to Dadieso, when you go to Enchi, this is not a political talk. So I'm shocked when me papa Juran Zabra be jina bonten, efa handkerchief no so. Say you fight against Galamsey. We don't need words. You have the power as the chief of staff. If you are not covering the DCs, and you're not protecting the DCs now, and the DCs will work to stop the Galamseyers in their society. Your failure to sanction the MMDCs, you know, has empowered the MMDCs to help the Galamseyers to destroy our land. So the head office of Galamsey now is the Jubilee House. They are afraid to act on their MMDCs, who are the head of the Security Council at the various assemblies. And the Galamseyers for no, and working throughout in the regions, destroying everything. But the town why that also a grand where is this town on aye? It's not going to be internet. Go to Krobia, you saw one more Adofia, River Bia. It's so no 8 minutes. You can't see water in it. It's very sad.
Harry, mamena say na memfausia na yebeta di nkomo na echia the newly elected regional executives nyina emame say yemomutri nkwa na yemomakwa abasoso.
Anoma hint na nko. Do you know say baby a me angasa me godfather Wontumi chairman the day asema enimoto no so say ne asase or the ama obi akoye ho adwuma omo ka say chairman Wontumi akoye Galamsey o omo so the ama obi anye emra kwanso akoye ho adwuma ko hon na akoye sama boy say the same place omo de to chairman Wontumi so ende politically you didn't acquire Fiasia and self after 20 years, you know. The NDC for L run a 24-hour Galamsey operation on the same site. Go there and see.
Hey!
And it's very sad. The same place where you did a 2 Wontumi so say, and you don't think one of you. Who the case say, I can't Wontumi Galamsey. Yes, Wontumi a permit or on a cat assem, genuine permit. Name of a permit, you know, Ubi acquire whole Mojuma. Now, one shall find in there see from ama oni akono wa stopono na enyo ono na de man ade no anko stopono na ono na de man no so ade na wan twiro ankoma ministry no ama ministry na ma approval so it's not Wontumi akoye Galamsey but go there and na media for no kona mko the same place the same summer boy the same place I don't Wontumi ko 20 years right Galamsey yes you disease wo your security for monitoring. Galamsey yes, running 24-hour Galamsey operation and what the same site under the leadership of the head MMDC. They cannot stop them. So what it's like Wontumi out, the NGC people in. What kind of country are you building? What kind of country are we building? Which is Western of region. Opa could be a phone more a year as a pan a year route, which is as a pan a year. Could we find some pan a year forest? Inside will be a berry and all. Who do my man or left? Forest in power. Go and see how you dig Galamsey. It's too sassy. Right? And we can't do this to our country. In fact, ICCO, which is the international cocoa community, in charge of cocoa once and some of the other Zambian. And 1 year, so by the next 10 years, you are 3 years to put Galamsey, and will play like Western of Regional. You go to the Zambian, or the Tabo of Tosso. Under this government, Galamsey, I'm a threat to our cocoa industry. Galamsey, I'm a threat to our survival. And Namano Monkasa, civil societies and Kasa. Nobody is calling for state of emergency on this illegal things. Well, you let me know.
Harry Medase, why? Harry Ojaba is the Western North Regional Communication Officer of our great party. Okay, so 36 minutes after 7, you better call line also. Na yedin komobio enche na aso ane fuku eba betrase na womu a omuso asene boy nchido madane dai na yetumi ehihye dwumadie ade bram no womu nso aba abeka ye ho e wo fie ha ye fuku ni aso betrase a ombeka ye ho a na womu ede eho enkomodie no ede aba enne anopei e wo Chebi Government Hospital. And the Ebuakwa South Member of Parliament, Ebuakwa State Governor, Dr. Kingsley Kwame Ajiman, Ebeko na wakoyomu adoye medical equipment, and oko donati ewo Ebuakwa South, Chebi Government Hospital honum na omuso abua ama ayaresa. Umua umuhudu umua umukwa kwa pemwano anase umukwa ma doctor for afefi umu na wa prescription ya momuno umunso ebetimi enya the quality of health care ewose omunsaka. So from the office of the Member of Parliament for Ebuakwa South Constituency, Dr. Kingsley Kwame Ajiman, and a Friday 21st August Chebi Government Hospital ena oko na wakoyomu sa M1. Good. Medasipa. Anope Shadrach ewa ha, I see wa ha, Eugene wa ha, Precious ewa ha, Bashaba ima ewa hanum. Ana enche mobati fuku ene asonka. Nyame aduma Sunday susiebe rem ewa achem takrasi. Na ehonsuso ena takrasi hine. Mira. Ono ankasa ene nananuma trankunya omwo takrase titru mrante hine kojo owusu duru Lexus D company siwu ene isuwadwune company siwu kujo ene bretio hima nana emasewa ono so takrase ena afi amankradum nana dia dache hine ne dia ne asuonum me mama kejemfua is in town ono so aba nti nyame ya aduma omo boabom na takrase health work no womo e de ahyehyɛ so na mrante ne maba wa company fo no matiasi monte so attentu mapomumu wia health talk because aerobics ombe there will be refreshment and a lot of engagement on ne maramfi say ye mama kejemfua ne mama enso efri mu no enchakra na 40 days no womu edihye so ewo takrase a and so timacho takrase health work no Sunday I see ye bekwa na me hwe say weekend ni mani bebrebe unti ahwa Anti-Takrasi Youth Movement Health Walk. So let's walk for a healthier tomorrow, Sunday 23rd. And na 5 a.m. na ubia shase eba. We be 6:30 a.m. sharp na omo movie na omo atiesi foma omo elcro. Eno Takrasi Community Park na ombe shase na omo fa Takrasi Main Street Community Road nuswa yakopiem Takrasi Park so na bibia aye fine tino eno so edie eno. Great. Na Orogu Sitando and a presidential advisor on the 24-hour economy policy. Was say Nyamiel Mugrini. Yes, one Kasautinua, you are bone. Not the Atiana said 24-hour economy now. Your mama and the NDC for be able with the robot. Unfortunately, a yakwa said and they big push your Tamsika near the Kohonum and Kukon getting project your Tamsika near the Kohonum. Nanso 24-hour economy now. Ghana from Rantan Mabru and Shady Musa Abemo Musika Bebre no unfortunately Sika wasn't Kabai Ayenshaya Ocha and the Koho no Musu etimi edidio on Jumadieno. There be Sikano and Co 24-hour economy no omunya sika said ada wini ayeno etino about your for news card say unlike big push and other government initiatives there is no big chunk of money dedicated to the 24-hour economy eno edieno about your for common friend David Boachima me na ono de waye babunu wadi mrantere maba wani mpem ewusuapon mu ena ene odi abetiasima odi regional secretary obunu east na the promise of giving jobs to Ghanaian youth no and so hon komo no akosisem great yebeba na yeberam awo bono region so na yedin komo se de say osha tele mrantie ne maba wo ho ne brenom se emiamia bono region kwadan ke ka galamse hu nsensem no na nke ni ho no say de eyebe omese be afintem nim se de ensase a nkofo se no enfuo a nkofo se no yenkwaye ni yensu a nkofo se na no kwa de mrantie ne bi de ani bre agwakwache ohini bi de na koma posifo se ohini we monye no na galamse a wama hu kwa ma na ekoso awo ye mpotem hanom enya asem keto akra ebeba abehwe eno so eho enkomodie num ansana yatoa so abo enkomo a aka na eno ede ntibacho mofa and me celebrate mandem sa mofa no twam na me hit phone lines no na many
this gentleman or the youth spending more than a year 24 hours police custody and then our channel again on a network. So say yanka ho ambom na yanye region no and feed this intimidation, this separation of air administration amount for free man na regional in the year. So yeah, current executive in the bro, they need that also will be united to save the region from this NDC.
Well, what do you foresee, sir? A head of kakra and answer a blockade to Air Force and answer gains. I'm more achieving my part in the region.
The only obstacle when it's new Bakamia, a bad boy, no.
Hello, Baba.
Yeah, good morning. Metonka.
Hello.
Bonoboko, Sunyani Bokopa.
Yada Nyankopon ase. About to actually say be the D. Oh,
Yamada Roma. Jumadi in a sonti, Yabakoswa, Jumadi in a debate to me at the Aboa. Because Dr. Baumia presidency, and nobody can be out. And it doesn't matter what role you want to play. Already, Nyamia Daroma. Yawano, Yawane, Yetimitro, Yetimikinkai, Yetimi publish your pages. And other gigs are coming in by the grace of God. We will find a very sound tune. Said a bit to me, a campaign, the more day better than we have been doing to assist Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia to be the next president of Ghana. And to be okay.
Right. Mebacho, Buno region. First, Nanka ka regions Galamse once and some ayebebe namudi hunkomo honmo nanka mudi anshada enka ho. Now so na said ye kana sa enye adade na esi.
Yo mamini kan vanchi akese wone wahwefo nyinara ne atefo. Mechia na nanu matrankunya. Na makani sei. Yewra osagefo Ajimambadu Saubakaya. Emrana MPP wa mengwa no sono. O make a very famous pronouncement. Our Kase Bono region Galamse eniha under President Akufo-Addo. Okay, it's a statement. A man for started cross more pointed fingers. No, no, that was the case because Bono ni enima dear friend Galamse. Because Bono ni enim se kriayo. Bono ni enim se other activities are Bono Galamse. And that year the narrative has changed. Meno Kase. Bebia Nankeye MPP strongholder NDC Etimbaji for the first time since 1996. Baby it is a Sudan East. Since 1996, MPP now hold the fort on Ebesine. Galamse Mahada, but a nay. Nananoma Tronier, a Chajai, a Yapaye, Abo MP Nidia. Abo regional minister dia abo MC dia se Galamse a ekoso osunya ya osan sunya ya troni amoma nsuo ni nyinara sanso na sunya ne genjene onyinyara Galamse ase nya kopim se na nanum mpo ese omo ne regional minister e kontrobo omo ko durie etuo ene akodi ekura Galamse fo na omo a barricade mumba adis a regional minister Sifrikanum eko hoko po ma che so srawon oboso ko ha de keke ready gambe kopim se ensua eda amoma kwiafo ewo genjere atronie mwasu ada environment na wo nyina na se environment na wo sansuo no mo de yemfuduma sansuo ne ebimpo enom and then nyina Galamse afen Uba Galamse activity na the omuye no ho nyina no asanso be bom water no nso because ufritira ho banso Galamse no nso agye sa side ho nyina ena aseta no nso no nyina nanu ya nanu man trankunya petition yewra John Dramani Mahama se Galamse ekuye wo sunyane me no ka sei nanu me water no so nso etwadwan ayapaye a good politicians and moya Galamse so. That is not enough. And they will call Brekum Adane another hub for Galamse. Oko Doma East another hub for Galamse. The Mar Central side hoina Galamse kwa throughout and the ba even the Zara side hoina Galamse kwa. Ufri now ba bana time. And the buins who suffer from activities of Galamse. Forest Wonyani Piabu because of Galamse. We enya bosemka and enya atesam because a idea midimani akohu. Baba pro ni bi mahu. Na de ya me ya. Eya me mabo. E de mabono mine say. And the sunya demonstration. Eya nananoma troni o my demonstration. And then Brekuma demonstration. But what are we doing collectively as a region to be able to ward off these Galamsees? The issue is that, and yeah, about Galamse na oh yeah no, it's about mining. No, quite responsible enough. But interestingly, Ocean Yetia Abaim Panyinfo Nimuse Cho because Obiano Bet Maria Forest, Obiano Bet Maria Gingine Forest, Obiano Bet Maria Events the Doma East without the express approval of Abaim any Mumpanyinfo. So Galamseni is a said here, Asante Regimon to Bono Region, Bono Region, Paul Ambantem, Galamseni is a said here, in Shokradia, Obasuyan, Shra, and they con environment to Wenchi. Say in Shokram Bono, say Ghana Water Company, 8 treaty Krabia, Amama 2 hours. Yaka in about 3 weeks, Unyansu. And this is the reality. This is the story of Bono Region. And then Shono, me can't tell you, me Sisubu. The Ghana Water Company, they are about out to say, Omu treaty, and ye entiga Krabi no Mutimi treaty, they are about 2 hours, 3 hours, not a chat. Bad 3 weeks, none Shoni and my. Me no can abanye by the Wanchi Water Project, Wajan Hona Kama, Yewi, and now more no the channel for me in Beko, no much your most. So must say be bien sure I know. Tis a said, the Abeto Bonosona say, so who see fear, who of fear, who live fear, but this is what to boho. At this is what to boho because you need to the Ghana Water Company treating this one. Oba no modoko no me no ka say efie bebre mu omutimi bu nsuo na galamse nsuo se ciao no ma se tu no ma ko sa bula de se say ewo mu no me de me kan say se bunuma pani a ese se ye sorry gina ne ye nuano mu a omo aban mu omo ye galamse no because e aban fo na nya me nya wo se nya omo a e hwaya na nanoma tonia kan pain and omo fra MPs na omo mfa Regional Minister Bekasa say Okasa enye because Okasa wan we wako tietia manfo nan so mo powerful. Enti de be adi aduru ni. Enti say de bono de. Sa Asante region Galamsey o ha mo ntu ye biemo. NDC for the Galamsey headquarters no abesi bono.
Wow. Now Oheneba mranjere chere the no police station no what is the update?
Why train in the go police station?
Tanoso, is it Tanoso here? The Musa Mante be aquatin say Oya Galamsey Muso with the police station.
Now, that will say Obida Muana. Oheneba.
Sir,
that may be down there. Would you just obey them? Oheneba, mean, I mean, can be big so. And this you follow by say Obube Kum Asayo. Now, Nyamia Dom Ghana for the Ehu, and then Yemfusa singing Nara essay, or more dear Yawura Infusa singing Namu. Once a bonoso over the years has become the bread basket of Ghana, remember? The food basket, remember? And then, and then move Buko Kogu, we check Kuku, cashew, Galamsey, our Bono region. Now, fish who give that, who have that audacity to do that, Abra binding the movie. Yura. Nanu ya samoba kaya even kwako badu side wa allegations ko hotia yewura Asiedu nketanya sam ketwa obi kasi wafu ina wa chini ina firi ni nsam yam na meka video is that for all to say they make us see and say NDC font me nti obi amfani nkotum yewura mahama atena aka atira wo say Galamsey ni de ono anu nkrofo na eye Erastus Asardonko so ni no Son Mirastos. Minia, Oheneba.
Yeah.
Son Mirastos,
of course, sure.
Join news. On one Kasako Anyanso Forest. I got see national security force of Muye Galamsey. They see the one a job. Yantia na Yoda Mama say Attorney General and Charlotte. Non for my Yoko, so we investigate Yami. I'm a national organizer, any NDC Abanga First Vice. Echo season. Now, Yenia. And almost so much Galamsey be seen the acoustic say excavators. Even Tanon of Haya de buy any almost here. Because Tanon of so Galamsey na Urawan as we answer Uramuntina say Tanon Sunu. Me no can say or mutual excavators. Me say 2 days, 2 minutes near the Amomo. No more as Gumuye. Only wine wako. And then I couldn't kura Galamsey as no. I buy more security personnel no cry nibio. Senior tell me here.
Mitiopa.
Galamsey na kodi ekura mo no Ghana military, Ghana police, woman nibi. Why mun empower mo? Why mun embolden mo? Nina stops at Yera John Dramani Mahama. Papa, what dear mo? Kopim send the galam send the drink away. Na gold board adia to me say gold or motor and Yamina make even IMF has given that report. Say illegal mining galam say ni gold board na to am gold no. Sami Jamfi na to wo wienso wasanso koboka 22 billion Ghana cedis. Yura afenyo market ni minority be kape na Sami Jamfi Yura Mahama Sumana so won di afenyo atem ni won di MPP atem na branch ya be gina ho. Se wa husika na answer be husika na Yura afenyo market husika tra o. Na Erika J anana anu ya MPP for na hwe no. Erika J timitina TV so ka se afenyo eye extortionist. Erika J ana MPP for metimi abodi na mo hwe no. And MPP for hwe na ma ne free. Amanda wakonya CEO de no be catch afenyo so extortionist. What money can Erika J ni Sami Jamfi give to afenyo market? But gold among cotton mato galamsey gold asan so aboka 22 billion a bit me complete all the agenda 111 hospitals in the entire country. I see another 8 regional hospitals ni nara mabosa kan ye beka Erika J ne Sami Jamfi di afenyo markets atem na kurom ha yanya mpanyimfo ma ye di asafo a omoka galamsey party we wan ye di Peace Council ayedi the Catholic Bishop the conference ayedi na asuko no matter say Sami Jamfi and then wa wusika minister but afenyo bo brasen wo and na the gold asawonsa o to galamsey gold na koton po bra wasan koton boka and na bonu die nyina wa na eto
well
Oheneba
okay
bonu galamsey gold wa na eto aya fine Emmanuel
Mama Nasi na another time in the studios na yedin komo eya Dr. Fad so emame na ekaze obetinka why
coming sure me not
8 right and no there no just about 3 minutes near hit 8 a.m. live on your TV Wontumi TV momra metrase na speed yemfa yaboafo no eso enkomodie no ento aso. And when we are done, the akaso ebe to aso sa. Aso manche.
Yeah, they have chairman. Chairman, oh chairman.
And then would have for when you chine.
Missy.
Yine.
Precious so. Asempe.
Oh no, but you could see another tesoro.
So too many movies so I bet you could see.
Okay. All right. Yanko for go back trans na yanko 10. Is David on the line? Munyano. Okay. I see to aso na be trans na yanko 10.
It's yanko.
Aso mache.
Yeah,
mache.
Chama no chama.
Wo hoye.
Adom ne experience. Kakra. Right. Say busuafo nyina so hoye.
Obia hoye.
Ye da nyame ase. Ah, etemi say owura David Abati.
Yanko.
Be ko ho no mo ne wia.
Yanko.
Na chese ya to aso wo wanko na. Amezi Friday. Ense busuafo anopei ma menchia wo ye obana. Na yenko yenim ewa ha no mo say ye. Chairman yeso waba.
Ah, to aso.
Esebusia for no pay my memo 3p garlic mixture.
And there's some way. Dave, good morning.
Good morning, Uria.
Na Bruno Istiboko.
Oh, Yamia Domine Monpai Bonti. The other day.
What me arrested there? Ana Ugusu awa hujim.
Yeah, Fanahini arrest you. Yada Yintanasi. Meetings are
someone I be any other elected officers Nina I'll be here.
Yami Adam Ubia we pa.
ya fa etirinkwa ensem ema womu na election that is I
real business abo abi for konya isna mema what you fu nyina channel pay na ahefo me fa ne se nyame de yafom na election na ngasa de na enye bete ansoja adwuma pa ne adwuma den ntino bono yifo anyi yetotwene na nyame adaroma omusi ama ekwan bi o se ye mesun na enye small elections akra
abaka be na watwe mienu ama abato na ahyehye so no na me di ho nkomo ha afa me nya course bebre messages bebre obi contest David Boache obi contest no na no obi Boache crowd dey say o can people say your party to da ye due budodo meaning so now we just have messages but what did they tell you?
Me da si onia ne di kan emra contest na buy no there I got a bit disappointed because na magina brane send your bear constituency polling station electoral area saba na yetuto ne fam nyina no me magina de manim agina be ma so ne ye nokore ne ye de ato ne ye fufu ye ngase fufu ne ye kokko ye gase kokko da be se na minim se bia nyame boa contest ma me frantino na se me hwe ma party no gina brane wadre bia ni ba bia nti enu mum na me de me ho hye mum mo do me ye no na minim se eno no contest no be ha me but onia no kwasem ne se eno so boa me pa wo contest no nya ba wie ye no area bia obeko bia omo e ka se na se asem si ye no ye pe obi a o gina kan no kore pa ma ya David unsuru bibia o ma yento ane so nti tenye sa ne ma na ba che ne be di me ho adanse ane so David de obi gyinem kan no kore no se ne atie de boa me in a way but no kwasem se na man sisi me ho se me call election it's 2 days to closing of nomination na contest no e buy do na you e wo system num that obia so say so be head aka because na say David dey born who modern but e be any day abai mu fo nko na party fo nko ya abai mu fo no so say dia nei free abai mu no be kwa chiri the benfa be nipa it wasn't necessarily about ajuma yeah my party say kasa nko na me nsuru
or just that yeah ma contest
na do na be say yeah free nti ono so kura no okosoro dodo nti mama yenhwe means bi e betumi agi party na free omo nsam it was just about myself and Chamanabi no
wow congratulations
thank you yeah, but me did say me pa me bo ma baso pa ye bono east party for
sure
from chairman try chairman for no be ejina den openly the omo masade no baso a wa hwa ku no kura ahode no region no be kofa because be anywhere obe sacrifice you we have gone to the fought from say may resign from a well-paying job into a 2,000 allowance job at 2 years me bi kura ma bi da dimi na me da chairman for na sepa omu gina brane na minua no party for ahodo so mu say daddy we pa de ye makwan nti na be ye say onuma etena aban mu ene onum so ayewa aban mu omanya hwe contest who say party for the gina
na yawie ne sa no 24-hour economy nkoma no pembe se me ni wudi with the youth advocacy what the munkoma about youth unemployment and also what the home koma and so in the run up to election 2024 now we are there wudi nkomo etutu saa 24-hour economy policy mu se enya dia wo se Ghana maburu ade won ho etoso wo kan won betie etie omo antie enso anti bara no pai sa wuti wana bu nkombo ko hwe wachi dia wo kan ye ene enne dia ban mu mberifo aka and then the presidential advisor on 24-hour economy now. How do you feel? Say you kwatoaba e de be pa na Ghana baburu no e hwe so de toaba.
Bedasunia ne di kan ma yenko sa 24-hour economy na nkasamu. Obekai a studio minu di ho nkomo se omaya deliberately wa sheda atena ho se opese we 24-hour economy e wa bibiman mu ha e Kenya. Emma Kenya two committee President Kufuor Breso 2008 the committee no enhwehwem na ontu aban no fo emra ene kwan a Kenya betumi afa so no aye 24-hour economy. Committee no call round 1 year Kenya kuro no nyina de o man Kenya no nyina mu omu wiye no omu tusu 3 major streets ewo Nairobi. Se Kenya buying fa mfie maako dunum and prepare sa akwan no for 24-hour economy. 15 years. Na omo de ma buy no so on fam prepare major streets me inside wo Kenya. Omo tu anamon wo Kenya wa fe no. Afutu on betumi de ma buy a wo Kenya ne se. On fam fie dunum ensiesie akwan me some major highways na ewo Kenya hinkuru Nairobi mu. The benfa kuma senye example na bia T40 ase. Se bia ye choose Bantama Street. Omo choose no keke. Omo choose here because eho na bibi koso saa. Basa aban no betumi aye amana begina mo man na nyamfaso a yesiesie saa kwan no. Nti adan aye mu bi ne ensi no foforo. Major stores, major restaurants, malls ewo saa kwan no so. Yemfa security services emraso. Yemfa tram. Wodi ya be kan minim se wonim dodo na ye be kire ma ne aye ne ho train tintie ne nam krum. Yemfa bi mfefa saa kwan no ho. Na tram no emfiri saa akwan no enko the major communities. They say ye walk tram free bi Abantama Street ekokwa adaso. This will be free kwada so anajo de so mukura na o Bantama Street for business obetumi akoba kasondwem so okudu kwada so security e wo kwan ho ba bia light wo ne niema ye die no bampanyini na kasa wote wode adwene na ba no one ye hunu any major policy statement around it. No one say 24-hour economy. Who read the bibia nkyere se Ghana ha Sesia ye kasei but bia ni wa asesi ne ho se so the 24-hour economy kwa ye say aye ready ebeje. Yem for typical example ya hwe bia ye adwadie bia pa anigye bia ka ho a anadwo mabunu tumi ko wa ye nna te se Kumasi Mall ana Accra Mall na no kwa ye misa ye ho se after 10 p.m. What you saying? Nti so do send the work Kumasi Mall. After 10 p.m. Omo ye adwuma na nipa ewura hoto ade pi. Eno no me di kan bi anihwe. Ye ka say ni ho no. Omo fa kwan bi su twa yempo. Say they will induce it. No omo san de ba from besere yen say nipa do send na to wachi anajo. And now by we bedri a policy like 24-hour economy. No kwatem pa ne se ne aban we aya fa ho ne se what secretariat no ya kura de yo hwe ne se secretariat no bibi papa bi aba ma yehunu are hu sama na nsa ne secretariat no panyini be ka kire ne se tabi kra be de be bo ho bra na ba dwene 24-hour economy no ho afa kwan bi so ama na ba no kura no be nya bi wu ese wono ane di niti pimpima all bi se bisa ankrankre ne bede da o my man ne say ye 24-hour market ye 24-hour market o mo di 24-hour na beto so keke then be at least it will be sustained that be our Ghana for adwene mu say 24-hour bi abede ye major campaign no ehu bibi koso onua no kwasem pa ne say 24-hour economy a president mama promise Ghana for no there abai we to ho na mo ba akokora na nura panyin no and standing the debate just say one. Baby, ya bu dan, ya buja, ya bu banki, ya bu school, and ya bu ayi ayaresabia bi say you 24-hour economy. Binu mo de kokoto no. Dakwa na be de bemo ye one of the defendants. Say yes you are buying. Yes, 24-hour economy secretariat. Yes, you assembly. No, was it there be 24-hour economy no dear. And that's so keke. And no crano. The best Janu via. And the ever say it was semblance of data. Yeah, the year one question. Me sheme. Was it say best Janu via? And no mono secretariat no be she. The Janu was semblance of something able to me 24 hours. But to me, the best one, Jimmy. Yes, I can say it. No, what I'm say. The best in the best in the ja, ya be common on what no numukosi no nsia bia pon ko ni fie. Because no tempan say ya sudie say be magana fo ahuru se na edwa etie. Ye tidwa ye stores aye shelves. We are locate stores no and shelves no. It is a who red jam ho. Not say aso dienia, aso stone. Oheneba dienia, Oheneba stone. Foku stone, Foku stone. I still stone you be any. Say Oheneba ton bia empabwa. Does it mean say up and no okay? Na 8 hours no so. Obe packing in your money in free store ho. No, not the coffee, no be for France so about 8 hours. No, so packing in your money, no be for so 8 hours. And now, why in the bed area? Now, why are Diana Juna? Why are Diamachi? Now, why the bet on near my baby? Now, why a bet one I do the no, why I much no, and no lunching. Store the in store, okay, marketer. Will be upon this store now, walk while locking this store on walk. Is it that? So Oheneba on this store, and also on this store, I'll be catching it. And I'm saying I beg you store no 24-hour market no mununti. Say wukura no brena wukufia so fani pa mienu kan ho. Na juno ba ko metna ha. Na humache ba ko metna ha. Say be to ade o ye to ade o metna ha. Is that how it will operate? The sin na ye ka say no. Ye nyina ye de adwena koso na ba abodwa na ba be kate so 24-hour market ye enne. One Ghana Christ no so asemo. A local government ministry and assemblies na completely omo in charge. The CCA ka say no. A common fund omo de ba no. Na we locate the percentage for the market. This a woman iron shama assemblies no say omo nye sa. Na say assembly bi sika nyepe. Sika asokore mampo assembly benya ani sika sika command be post assembly benya nye.
Yeah,
this abano be kate so they say yes the same size there are 3 levels no metros no wa akese pa municipalities no be more on yeto so and na the common one na yes standard ye be say 170 pepe. One, materials or modisi Ghana and Kasakurano, ye yan at the same time. The Ganusino, the Sinebia Sasi amount so the any kind of financial trim. Say 24-hour economy market. No, there is no way, sir, by way to me every up to even 150 before the end of President John Dramani Mahama. Because me contractors no be. Send your more 24-hour market and chase it can be the whole. This is Assembly Common Fund and this Assembly Common Fund comes from Common Fund in Common Fund near Quiet in a fiat in the chapel. The Betisa Case will be anywhere was Capudu be the Hose, your 24-hour economy market to be a year since you can be the whole. And Kakaka, as the Common Fund comes, no more locate a percentage. No more locate a percentage. Near Common Fund or Mukama assemblies mean 2025 will be any the same. And only I need the Mina. The 2026 you be the same thing. what me a budget to certain amount for 24-hour economy. But says canon, you do a better than the percentage, echo. When you know, the area you share one ne abetwe any say. That by now, Kasa, I was secretariat, and him saying, come in charge, anti bank, no, there were them planning. Bibi Papa be the abetuja. Either ending of this year or beginning of next year, na who say the 24-hour economy no. Oko abaya so we are juma. Oko abaya. Penini na di kan ka kire say sika kura ho mo de betena ase afa consultants kura to be fono. Abani ma bibi. This abani be gina baby anu o kasa no dey ashem the 24-hour economy drive the 24-hour bibi any ho sa. They say no na juma bi a local government ministry. No the 24-hour economy no di akoto so. Then a bay at Debbie at least who could be aswa, or be covered by a market now, or make a 24-hour economy market. When the 24-hour economy need to be ayo. And nada and be dada equa. Ne, you were Gusitano now, the catcher say, Miss Secretariat, they in charge of 24-hour economy. No, but the Janu need to be ayo. The Mumjanu Mum, the local government for CV. Now, I never do a baby to me. You are. Now, the ambitious I'll say, oh, by Mimi Mantamimo. Yawa hinkuro maako maako duba ako. Yawa hinkuro no bia. Ye to kwan ko na ebo no nsia na wamfa wo ka anko a unya ka amba. Omiame no wo ka sei. Ye wo kuro te se Kajeji, capital of Steny East. The wo ko no wamfa wo ka anko. Na te wanko pe ka ebe to last one be ye nunum no bia mfiri ho a. Obeda. This akro no by 7. It's a dead town. Be our Nifie and Nadia. You will see 24-hour economy work market now. Why is there more for? Because only a jar, a hot one, a baby. The beer bar, or the other funny fish, Babe Fabayre, or Mabe Fanema. The Omonum Yabe Fabi Qua. There be any who be. The 24-hour economy for Kajiji. Go be sa kuruno Kajeji for Rebecca Charles and Carbine for says canon complete agenda 111 no more. Here almost in your mobile. Uko baby to say, we find a set prime. Uko see 24-hour economy market will prime. Baby Ghana or Trina or Trish. It is one. Why in the Beba horse me koto bibi? Is it a market for the local people? Non kwa. Now, when the better than coming one near my tongue, and now we will be before. Now, so, Mamina send a bear, I make 1 a.m. Makoto. None of us that names or no tone in your manak as a micro idea. Young 3 after 6. But I send a bear 24-hour economy no be cosintino. Mamintana, every says you come could be a mistake. The one, this, is a policy failure from the one. But say yamra maburu na nkasa na da ewo ho no so abanya dwuma ben na yi wan betumi a kire me se okobi a adwuma efa ni papa wo Ghana ha e abanya dwuma e ya kire for adwuma education open the largest government employees sector obenya be education service school ben me fa say teacher ni no o de ya famiensa abebe chira de 8 hours ama de achi a school for no say be chem miensa na ye oba bebe kwa anajo anase ba bebe transfer from anopa na be wie teacher we pon kwa bebe say transfer train the next 8 hours another teacher let's say education 24-hour economy dead nti ho ye ntimi mfa 133 nko agric extension omo ewo agric service veterinary food Seba behe kuya phone fusu. Why the beka say we ain't commitment behe susu afu. Na 24-hour economy nti koda. Me meba pa. Efri na ju no ndu ko no fa. Porch bo mo maso na hia me wuram ko. Me me meja wafu no ma. Na say agric extension 24-hour economy is dead on arrival. 2 sectors are employ nipa Ghana high security and health. They ran 24-hour economy before your mama was born. Gorgeous Bekisi Kolebu 1924 no 24-hour economy doctor for na nurse for na Ghana apart from chief compound krano in charge for no ti hwa bibi kan wanaju wo kura ase na wo kone ho kobopo na obesore abewo yes e be ntana ase be twen but hospital there nurse bi anim say me ko night na otwe we me ko day na otwe we me ko night we a me break me wo free do nurse need nkoma onim ni timetable a ode ye adwuma da obekọ night da obekọ day that day and night we free as say Ghana Health Service no na ye wura President Mahama na ye nwo no if you on a day 24-hour economy by Ghana Health Service security service say police for patrol and now police charge office be anajo police for te ho and now say police for gina kwan ho anajo in terms of patrols in the near no yes statistics primera bronyini be hwe Ghana so now the bibi buy your friend say proceed for buy no be ya hoda bia immigration for ye na makra kwan so you would see no immigration checkpoint e wo ho baby obedu checkpoint bia techima ha checkpoint ba ko mi kuruma ya tade so be wo ho benna ya president mama na de buy and president mama bedu e won share down for police for and immigration and the fire for being nka ho say dada for hin de na nka ho pono koda ba mbeze mu ye 24-hour economy ntino ma afa dodo say ya beka ho the man na ye wo fi a ye twen say formula 133 no oni ara wo say 24-hour economy secretariat wan kasa na 5 for money ba pon ba be ye 24-hour economy ahwe so ama ya ye bi no well no abekọ adwuma no numu mmobe ba pon nti akoye say eye na da bia president mama de begi tumi ban ne customer e wom ne say Ghana for bebre wom ne say nye no nko a 24-hour economy no de o ka bi keke ban ne na nko obetumi ayokora no wa so because o share a chechefo nkwada e ko school bo say obedu ye obetwa license exams afeni wa kun obedu ye yo ba twom prenu watum afiri ne na do kura na woge no edi bia ka ho ama na edu 500 Ghana cedis o ka shesa baburu bo say even school kura ye faculty system school bia hodene so obetumi afa nkwada apim yesu fa henum wo se da bi emwa mabunu mabenko banim to obeyi sa ade na firi ho na baburu bia wo duru sa wo konko ade school na tumi afa na regu nursing training principal what the Nigeria who can buy papa aban we dey so wey e quota every ho me school be to me for 2000 first na for 500 the man for 2000 ba ko yinadi so after wa fa bro do aban de mano ba wo shebo wo manifesto man na wo de wo court a ogina wa onya ahotoso wo wasem mu na ne odo wa no aka ne keke nko a ne wa tro na enu nti Ghana fo agina so ato aba ma ho se ne na wo de ne school na wo de betumi afa no wonye eboni wo ni sika wonye ehwe wa afa nkwada dodo a school na wo de betumi enu nti yakoyi na bi health minister said that ko ka kire ne se na wo fa nkwada bebiribi sa no be wi ahwan ne de be ko school president ma me hye ye bo se on de be yi quota system na firi wo no no onim se wo di atema na enu nanchen automatic posting Lisa president mama ban bayi ba be wo fie na kura na do fa be no se be do so do ba yi bi edi na wo school na ese wunya hoto so se ye be post unu anu mama wo school wi a wo so wi ya post wana amaso do le ba bia ni wa ne bo she this week last week and this week and na minu abasitalia se mo ko ka say the youth manifesto the 16-page document no my implementing ni na the last 2 weeks link radio the mayor no me funny page by page from dedication acknowledgement sa be si thank you na ma discuss no maybe me kind point we na ma kirim na be say for say won saka ya me shira so ma oni ofa the whole document na near more my implementing wo mu enru 4 out of 16-page document because the election time me no discussing in our studio man na ma say printing for ma discuss it from page 1 to the last page. Me for modern say nyame ya aduma mi sesi me ho. Me start to be sa. Na ya start ya yes ani ma na Ghana for we say it's an insult. So we catch there say my implement youth manifesto. Youth manifesto no e wo page 8. So mo be implement 24-hour economy formula 133. Amude be fa Ghana mabunu bebre adwuma. Adwuma be na ndisi by wa fan formula 133 anti wo ma implement ya maye. Mo say e bo ho under rent. Ghana mabunu say president mama abreso babunu bia ni ho be high diance umbe ma fiu aje more than 6 months and ne babunu bia ho high diance ha wakopa chawpa na ye 1 year bia pe 2 years What we any masia share both say ada yen. What was say gina ho di atem biu. Just because someone say Ghana for do na on copy book no kan. Na wo hu ni wo munti ya implement ni nyina. Na mo implement ni nyina. Mo ka say some be create 1 million codes. Sa anya hwe kura no mfie 9 no 1 million code afibia 250,000. Ndi e ka senke se samre yen nam e ko be 500,000. Munye ntreni 10,000 kura. Na ka say some implement ya. It's an insult to us. Mo ka say create 360,000 digital jobs. But see now, you can say, when you create a single digital job, okay, say some of them are youth. Create your more businesses, 10,000 annually. The other thing is that some in number 18 to 20,000 a year. When you hear back, what's a Mario? Intermediate, you mean who say, me who do more man you say, Musenya at the end, easy by. Then it's awful because they will come. But only 4 years, Ghanaians will sack them. Only but be any first nanka yebe to about 2024. What did Nana do picture keke kura to social media? What did Dr. Baumia picture keke to social media? One can't be kura. Go and see the comments. And next tribe, you will be encouraged.
Right.
Say, Yamin in the oil. The media, Misha Mabruno Bo, Chiana Chia, Emuye, Yame de Abai in the party no basse, Casa Dogbo, and Toponko. And the galam say, Namin say, Yacheme Papa Chama Wontumi no. Kese Samre Ghana and Swinina, Ubu Hania, and I was a dianum. But now himful. And they lead the demonstration against the Galamsey. And now so far, Nya from Asho Moa. No, Muji de Galamsey, a Kufuadu, but to me the pain. And the Galamsey, say, Neddy, a Mompa and Chiriame. Now, if it's a Yamin, a Yankee, wine.
Oni ama na say na menya na prepare next week ekono ye be share ofia ha why
me da zo ne
David Boache no asoro fuku afi yenko tentem sharp
eti na manugu so America 3p ho asem anope edroway eno ena bebo eye garlic kan ena piwakefo o machi munso no ede eguntu ma ye de enkekan wa bia eno ne ye nuane no ebebo ne pedua no aye ene ntife bubu bia hia bi ema ne mema nyina nom ema ne ye yie na emobo ye oba no afefro a wonko ena wonka wona eno pa ho a obia nom 3p
garlic mixture
ne bi ema ne ye yie eno nti drugstore na eben o herbal shop bia ubetimi enye bi ato anafre
0248928824 ana 0201000021 Emulate herbal supplements. We aye dra ya come for the amba worker say aye papa na ye papa apostle Safo Kantanka yam fanto ifo nyina nim se nyame aye adom a nchechire ya wo mu ade ba be hihye so ade ama facilities no health facilities no ane chese mu a mu pese mu tonro ni bie ni ade no ye pharmaceutical shops ni ade no jumedie no be koso nyame ya adom akwasi ada ewo kwabi catch hotel ewo asokori mampon kwasi ada asokori mampon ewie no mienu pepepepepe kwabi catch hotel na jumedie no ahyase and into what to say the afraid will be at the health facilities no near the no pharmaceutical shops no mumra na mumma jinchiri mu pa honum
and if a number ne mo bi
and number no yensensi su biu yensensi number no su biu emma wo mu 0535112873 0535112873
enti kwasi ada dwumedie no na wo penjemu ya obetimi afre na omo aje so amuzu hair food anope me kan for Dr. Amuzu enkuma waso a wode abedwama so no ebi ediama o ye nyina ye nim se de Dr. Amuzu ne ho aba mfaso de amati asefo nyina na ene de wose manu bi ho no mu a ohwe ya na ne ho ye ne mobo pa esan so oba de woni monyamenu anu tirimwi obi tirimwi pra na pre obi tirimwi ebubu onye obi anso ne pese okọ ne down card se de meme kọ no yo obu ho no ma eba sa na de haw ne atete pa na aba beso ne so enu nti sa nyoma no kire kire no hwe ya no se ne hahama ne so de media metiase minim tete minim form ene ma metete bi na mefa nye nku na mo ye nuane mo ma e ma mo tiriwi no enye kamai no ode ba ye sa mema no so ne kuro ma je free ensem o mema no ananka wo mo lalasi nanka emfuo de na ne boso eni nwi no Dr. Amuzudi nkunwe ba ye no mu nyina de bia sesrasro mabodwe ama abodwe senwi na ba oboso nwi ne so ba omutiri ne so ye fe enuti saloon ne babafo ni nyina obia to guso wo tobie ediesi ne shop enuti na no pese wutie me na se menua ba otiri ne pora na epre achefo yareba na achi wo bubuo na ebubuo de afetu mo na etigu fom a kope amuzu hair food ni bi ebe siesie tiri na ma na ye fa nkasa wudu ani chemo ba bi etonku bi a ebi wo hono mo na wa opedodo etu de eba modna afo ni chem ewo Kumasi tafun shaye so Amuzu Junction na dodo bi a wo pe bi a won santumi nkabi anasa free
0242
955056
0242
Glow
360 Salon and Spa. Abusia fo awon fantu aso fie no no na o pese siesie no awon fesi pisita
ene na ye glow
that's ramen
o sa won mo ho a
hwe
so wasa ka poma no wenwem wo no
henife
konwa papa
ye dia brochira bagano dia brochira bagana
sa de wo bottle mu nyina akade de yeti
akade ni bia na wunya grow 360 Salon and Spa won kranya me come chira
wo tiri so besu na asie baby ya
ye fe ne se wo manu mbo nso nya din
fala
we ye classy na wunya mu wura wa tumi se wo adu se from
se man na de mema na ekwa obema ye youth no na oba nso ye boti ama wo so opese otonge aye tonge opese front eye na atare bi e betare je se wo lash ye be sha ama wo ye wi a hwehwe wo nsa na ma wo manicure ne ho ni
pedicure no manicure
ye wonimu no on say ya fresh kwat me ma wonim ye bibia wo no be wo no ma na pimples nkitinkiti bi facials na no so ye be treat wonimu ama ye bia ye makeups no na opia bontia o say obi ho wa say dan ne aba be hwe.
That's right.
Eye glow 360
ana massage nyina wo mu tattoo omo manije ho no massage
we can see can defie na ka wa boy glow ni ya massage body no sasa de chia eye stress free unkwa adwuma to da ne sa wo da massage ni nyina.
That's right.
Eye glow 360 and spa
na abusia ya ka we nyina no e bia na wo no ompempenso anase bibi ntino won pese wo betu ka akọ na wo pese obefie na oba besomo a home service so koso na we ya ken enkran spinters anwo wonmo aben Chicken Republic enkran spinters wo ben Chicken Republic ndimo amwo nkran mo ben nkran se nyame ye wadom na atofa nkran a me nkran me ko ha chepa
glow nti ebe ko ho enche glow nti ebe ko ho say seeing is believing ebe ko ne de ni akọ
ha chepa
ye we TV so ne ye hunu nti ebe ko feel atmosphere no ne ya ba be
invitation bia won
ye ebe ko glow nti ebe ko
ye invitation na chese ye ko enti ya bobo number we ya ma wo sage number no na wo frɛ wonum a na se fie na pese wonum ba be som wo a wo ma ba be som sanso ebia na wo pese woni wo mudi nkomo na wo ho so a ene ye wako we wo be ye wedding na wa nko ho wo be ye program din na ye na wa nko ai
salon bi ho on tawro na e bae salon bi ho no ma tawro ba ko ye de be ye ni pam nwi
na we ye wo me kakra na
wo de ye wie ya na de ato nchen yo
machines gu ho machines gu ho
ye de ahwe
ya bu number na ma number na ubetimi ne glow 360 Salon and Spa for the edin komo no ye 0591470003 yes should be 0591470003 Ruta natural products abusia yankoi abusia ya kanfo Ruta di amount eno wey ana woko oba bibre mu atoya ma ahodo ni nyina
yanko Ruta so
Ruta natural products ne akan fodi ama wabusie
Edro Ruta Mr. No. The whole of West Africa.
Malaria fever, do tatashe.
Malaria drawing na ye be see table so. I know na enya award. The whole of West Africa.
Was here.
Ha.
Yes, we have.
Ghana ko.
They say, yeah. Edro
award no na gu bottle na so TV nani no.
Boy.
The whole of West Africa. Yes, say malaria drawing na be see table so no. Near test here no. Yes, say Ruta Mr. number 1.
No matter
na ninua ani Ruta live wo huru wontini mu mamoja di afusane ye woni padua mu na Ruta tonic nso ninua ba ko a eno 2 typhoid ase ana afa Ruta 4H ano ana ye wakoma wahrawa ane chase sa brebo mu ni ade sa ho aduro enti ne yase tutumi ka ko be to bido ne ko bi sa pa bito ne be bo pa number wo fra wo de benya doctor 0244 485632 0244 485632
Exodus Moringa capsules and Exodus Dandelion capsules anope wo diabetes area no Asiedu hypertension na etete wo no entiri na mu osisi amoja no ntumi ne afurusane yie ewo ni pedua ni wo no oto ase na etwetwe wo no anope bia sorry ano abamodna mene moringa ne mienu na dandelion ne mienu area moringa ne mienu dandelion mienu enwumre no aye ne saa na dwuma na si na nyarewa hudo we nyina fiakọ ama ho ato na ya na wo de Exodus for you aka ho bi ya ye ni se esam no ntu be kan wo de atrenketo ne samiensa ebetu kama na oti bidi a ebebo apa ebemo ya resana contentem empenifo ne kra de ye bonus wo mu ne se wo di aduane no no amemene to paye no esanso ye anti aging no eboa ne peduane ma ne sipisita na mafra na afi no mo hye didi ase ne so no amomo akeka no adanso efra fefo nyina ntem anope wodo ani kiremu e wa tonso agogo high school junction baby ya obi eto mpaboa no a eho no mo ana Exodus fo abo mo sesiye dodo bi a wo pe bi a won sabetimi aka bi je number no na frɛ doctor
0544 447033 0544 447033 Ghana Bam ya wakwa ahodo miensa manfo ta faso di super manebo awunum ebini se wonam yaw kata ani ade no wo betimi di atonso ohiem na wapunu na chese eyi ni nyina wumie no na nyina akọ ama nwato wonam ya ni nyina akọ no nya hode sunku bi na afa kata ni nyina akọ no nya hode sunku bi ana afa so oyedi baabi ya na watika kre bi na o di asrasra so yemfa ntwitwi sansa no ohyepa ana afa di etoso miensa ne woni e wonsisi ya won ya na wo pese chese ekono no apasa watika kre bi di akasa wa no na chese wodi etua na ayi sisi mu nyina ano ohhinti misra enkotin bebere ti sade wodi ayi bo abomu no
na wo sene
misra wo ya no sa wo benya pomdia ma wankasa wani age na wo mu Ghana therapeutics for okofa Ghana bamba yi wo mu ana kofa prostate joy baye two prostate joy two prostate assessment kokra ana afa Ghana man capsules
mema ho ni nro no
that's what I meant nti ya se ko pebito baby eto abido bia na so be frɛ 0244 727028 ana 0244 754380 Kitima Herbal Center anope enemusa yare no headquarters Kitima Herbal Center woni yetu ase ede ama wo de no edede ni padua ni ma akwakodum pempenso ben obabu ho no ma chese kwa bana beba na okọ ya beba no wadom kofi beba no wokọ na de akọsho obi na so enye won mo a ahifie ho no ma ye something which is there Kitima Herbal Center se bra wo de wahu ne ntem to wana mo no wontu ase fa ma anya sa na otena ho na de hye dum ni adan a da che ankwa ma bia won sa to akodonkua bi so no afa na wo ye ni monyam e wo aware mu no de won sa ankoka bi eba ne sa na mese wo ahwe yi a obeka wa no aduro wo bi so redi asai enamu nsare ekuro ya anti obi akadam ya to ne punu mu na ni afra
nipadua ne kanea na dum enemu sayare a wanso ano ntemo no ena akwakodu sampampanso no sepase gawo ena no peya no watwe aboyi fa wani kire mu ho na doctor moa je number no na frɛ no ansa no wakwa ebia na wachiri na wontumi ma wo frɛ no akwan a wonsa befa so aka waduro de eyetiawa 0246 914717 0246 914717 Danitone herbal mixture.
Abusiafo wa watenka kofom.
Ohia Danitone.
Wontumi nidia.
Danitone be
woposo ya wo ya.
Danitone be ye free.
Moja aria na.
Danitone be hye ne ma.
Mesre wada honam ya omreyo ane chese yade bia fijikomo ani amane no.
Eye Danitone herbal mixture na.
Eno we ye to no monten so be bia to bidro bia sa wo pe doctor ankasa wo be ko Ashta Brom
Herbal Clinic.
Daniel Herbal Clinic aso ye no. Mixture.
Anope eye also na tete wana.
Gasto.
Also da romanto aduane koto bie mu ana ne yemu wo no. Obo wono mu so aduane anko ye funu ni mu ana ne ho tete no. Edu anope ye kanfo ama eye Gasto Mixture. Oba wubu won sa wo bre wa wo fefro so bosome 9 ensia ne wu mu won sada eno so yare anope edu ebedi wasma ma eye
Menso Plus Mixture.
Bema wo Johnson tentem o Johnson wi ana bema mo hyehye wo obegyina na so don hwere bebre na so Johnson ko neba prostrate insensem na etete wo no anope edu ebetu asede ama eye Prosta Plus Mixture. Na enu emiensa nyina no eye
Nature Medics ene dia ba
baby etu edro bia ebi wo ho no mo number ne frey
0248778899 0248778899 Victory Garlic Mixture. Anope yasefa ho bebo nkuni mabusia na sa ho antowa
ene na free wa
okokete so wontumi na nsano na ye tititi jikomo hawni amane moje ntumi ne afusani wo mu a yade wo bi aka bia no eye Victory Garlic Mixture. Baby eto ebido bia na benya bia to yade doctor number ma so betimi afrene na di nkomo ewo 0242545633 0242545633
yanko patuana
I had quick moon running through now Monsorenko. Ten.
Anti part 2 no. Bosheba na boy bona yonko. Bosheba.
Aso mo.
Is Shadrako hono.
Bosheba na atina dwam.
Walande. Eti abofra bi ewo me hano mo sei. Eti asofa to so ne yenkwai yo emise foko
yo we aye Mr. Alfred Edu aka Azobia nti yase New York no wo Bronx nti ene your birthday nti we show happy birthday yes I see action camera na to say yeah ana yenia kasa ya reporter aye some for boating na the birthday mu no okosra prison service for akwa de wonu madoye nti no birthday na kotanachi
we yo 26 yo
26 yenya no kotanachi
yo eti aso yankwai na when so at Steven upon na oko school ewo Divine Gifty Preparatory School eno ewo amanfrom ene wenya 9 years mia menua bema levels man ene ne hokani maame Dorothy you sweetheart we love you na onua ba woda so edina na adwoa boatema na ejoso ena owo na mia me church member Youngin Beats NSA na dan for pa NNO etano pay on my happy
sorry birthday and go be na party as the anka minimum ni obefa hey boy
Youngin Beats
well so ya Dickness Cynthia Yabua na ana aye Dickness birthday anunti Director Fred and any men na say Dickness, you wish you happy birthday. Nyankopo twedi ampon ka ho pa mfra dumu enkwa dumu. Pentecost.
Pensa. Asan. You.
Manyen.
Oyiba na se de egu.
Mo so nkwai, dan take away bra na ye nin kobo kakra nsa ne so. Na ayi organizer chefu. Se wa share adwuma ase o. Ma we say we visited 2 chapters information.
That's right.
Information just say chapters it doesn't exist afei na omo for me. Enti ma we say we call Watford.
Yes.
Na we call Leicester. Otitibia kan ho. Say ntino organizer me ba jamo fa mo se wa na ho bo sheba. Yes, ba
Organizer chef.
Mongancha me organizer say onya me fera me radio so. Equalizer frame mongancha ni say.
Organizer
mongancha say me ye adwuma. Eti UK for anto ababone. Se say de Oheneba share adwuma say.
Yes.
Den na. Emperifo a ekokrom ho no welcome wo mudium ye party adwuma ye beto aba MPP asamade ye beto aba no mudi no kwadu se odigiska no oto aba ni wie ya ha ade echi ya na obiribu ahen eko London Oheneba na ko fan we airport hosti no in fact na obiribu ahen eko year program bi won he was going to speak about reparation and san what na mpa ebo no nsu ni nyina wayama me pepepe eti organizer chefu Oheneba kwamboache he is coming 21st next month
Oba
yes
Ghana.
This is a branch organizer Obatoba and I'm Refi. National elections no Obatoba. They say there. And never be never be fee. My emutimi in the Moses. Once again, Oheneba, congratulations. Auntie Omuna Eba Oheneba Kojo Redu. Kojo Redu. Branch secretary.
Why the Baba Yajumo? Juma. Says the Amponi.
Yes, there be
the Papa.
Monson Queen, I'm in Teku, Emma Trosso. Na Yenin Como. Na Ghana, dear, is I'm say Ghana, some dear. A baby and penifo ebutu amo se wonu a wo brewu no na sabe wo son parfum na yese okọ health facilities a ewo Ghana hanom a Ghana. So health facilities na ga say ahunidie wonsam omo na ye champions of it na omudi animu no according to World Health Organization and UNICEF almost say 5 in every 6 Ghana health facilities bia oba visit no they fall short of basic sanitation standard. Say offer asupiti anaze miamia omudwumadi a omudie no eye apomudene won hyehyeye enomo ya emu nsia bia oba vest na nsa obekọ no emu maako num ahonidie won nsem no enkoyie awo honum almost say every 5 in 6 Ghana health facilities fall short of basic sanitation standards. No no na and no answer na make say adena eba say ECG and as a grid co focus say wo mu fi de ho atechema no mu besiesie a asantema mu nkoa na ye experience that effect na edebeba no anopai ECG for ababa na say omu beye 8-hour power outages in Ashanti region for the reasons in say almost yes you move fidi omufidi ho atechima ombeso mo kra ne yi why always Ashanti region Tego ya fanse mo emi enu anshase ye wi a ye be ko de agda kana so
Oheneba and say CG for any fra na mo boy Asante member na no dene ano odene this same NDC and emra no mo position na mo tentem say mo timetable ti esro mo timetable no emra ne be boy because you see an nim time mo dum kanea no mo dum na time mo pe no mo so na this time around mo timi dum no na o timi say half of Ghana off because enra anopa
yeah
lights mo dum ne ye o mo minimum mo outside Ashanti region na o fra mo so mo kanea na dum enti no enim how o mo ye nwoma ti o mo mbra na say timetable no mo de be maye am fa maye na ye hu kwa be fa so de adwuma because enkanea na no ana ice king for any insuo for bodwa for nyina de ye adwuma enti se economy no a asensini so mo sare enkanea nsensem ba be ha ye de a ano be yedene ti e be pa o mo chew se o mo maye enkanea na asentema mu ha de titiru ekwan mo fa so mo dundum kanea no be serious ano odene enra na yedum kanea na no mutimi kai se coastal ewo subin enti na safo mo bohoro mba be yididi ti be sro mo se omunye bibi mfa kanea no Oheneba Mr. Timamencha mehene eye nana adumensa asare eye nana mokomhene oni nana no matran konya wo nyina ani wo ofa wanyo bebi obia no mechia wo nyina Oheneba na machia lawyer Kofi Obriyeboa enra no celebrity the former second lady Hajia Samira Baumia na okaka nyoma ene obro ne na ball party nim during the campaign yenyina yenim Hajia Samira Baumia 2024 campaign no in fact
Washaba yeah mamenhwe how some party faithfuls patrons a celebrity Hajia enrada awon office omodi bouquet ekoye omukọ office onom the take kasana
in the history of our party in the history of our party and the history of Ghana Hajia Samira Baumia are defining the role of a prospective and as a prospective first lady na ohwe campaign awaye when na all person could be second gentleman of the land na 2024 campaign ohwe the we Emma me call round Ghana to support the husband. Now Emma behind every successful man there's a woman no mantra no. About share the way.
So this was yesterday.
Man for chere or do chere no. Chere say maame na ho brasie ni na dwuma dene a waya ma the new patriotic party no party for ni so. Ntie maame ye be we show a happy birthday belated do. Em say eno no ye nwa offer Ajimane be chere say you can happy belated birthday ni mo kan happy birthday belated do wow English master it be of Ajima wo bia so mechiawo na Oheneba hwe you say party for ehun adumadene a Hajia Samira Baumia eyeye na nu nti na nu aye chere no dosronko na bebi o bia na be vision all the best ni asere Nyankopon se na ni so ade hu ene enwoma o wish for
they really celebrated her
ene ni kunu bia no nyame ma no embrem mama ye nyina ye bompa ye de atawa chi wa dwumadene a waya ma ye party nyame enka ho no nya okese ene ye nwamma no a o mentor mu nyina no ye nyina ye nimsem how you are mentoring the ladies of our party support ahodo a wo de mai nwamma no serbe ye party adwuma nyina no ye nimsem nyame enka ho no nya okese Hajia Samira Baumia happy birthday belated do
happy birthday dear
belated do enu na Ajima of Ajima se man kan sa man kan bro funi Oheneba yembra enkan yansensam no so Oheneba yenkan yansensam no anu ayedene anu look at the love aye kire yem look at the love na ho fama ne do for the party and Ghana bebia owo bia ebegu so asre nyame hira kese pa e de ma Hajia Samira Baumia.
All right,
the next first
yanko afe dumso
but dumso is back and they go kan bechu dumso is
back nebeka dumso aba
ti aka ne twi o kan bro for moti ase mba bechu dumso is back the esro mo say enkane anu sisi anu ayedin wasantema mu ha menim any other region but Asante Memma no anu ayedin it's a timetable no the brain near this one or mean so and that yeah you told TV or half contact yeah told TV or Bantam yeah told TV or the cham so yeah told TV or Tafo area honino and the bedroom can any friend of pa e could see a number 18 years who said that didn't better because we got to know more obi ntimi beto TV bra won testimony na mane hu ze ekoso wo mo to nsu so mo se keje nyina no ye bedum kan ya da say for 8 hours na ne mo mba adwuma no matena fi no mo nyina da because be bia edu no ayedene the economy that we are living under ye hu bi da e man panyini ene ye finance minister me se me hu finance minister we pepe e say you are to force that government agencies ne ade nyina no you are making sure that they are struggling on first can ko be bia ni uhian say Ghana will look good in the books your daily lives how we are living our lives you don't have any idea how entrepreneurs their businesses are failing how bojo for person mo chile nsuo or more fridge ba ku yo person mo bo mo bra how they are struggling and you have a finance minister why not doing say on first can mo bia name of DCs near MDCs awodo no they will continue to enjoy their pay nyame nka no no nko so nye ne wo ye na now about this year 2026 me say there are software no ana year bia omni team ba no year 2026 no ma declare year of demolition 2026 year of demolition by the government Oheneba aya na man for ka say ye o man yi container bi sia dan bi sia ye kwan wi enti ye bu yi ni akwakoyi wi ade na mo tiatim Oheneba ye nya nwoma de wi o mo si ye no at any particular time bia no dwene nipa ho se nipa na wodi yeso enti se wo pese wo se baabi na wo ye bibi ya hwe wabosuom ne hu se sika na kura wo no se wo tu nkrofo no kura no a aban wo sika obetimi da ye ne mprempren ne wo pese wo ye no na wo ntinsi mountain first excavators nsi mountain na wo the economy is struggling na wo so wo the excavators ne machines a wo do nsi mountain na wo se nkrofo nyoma ebra wo hu eda wo be ye nyoma na wo pese wo ye no sa de na se trimodene en why wadwen se amamu no wo de ba bebu na yede ye mubu won man ka se bi o ke se ke tena se din na mo nkoso ni bone na ke ye se ebre no so Ghana fo betin tesu kokwa askere wo na nso enam se ye dwene Ghana man ho ntino ye besere man panyi democracy ni ye twisu se be practice and therefore we cannot push you to resign we can only wait till 2028 na mom ye sere se mfa nhihye pagu kwan mu na wo mpanyimfo no wo yi wo mo mfa buo manipa no mo kwan be fa so ni nipa no nananom be kasa ni hu kwan be fa so be chichiri kro no ebre wo policy and programs ne koso na nyane mu ye ya ba bia no start the machines na ba bia ene ma amenu mu a mu mbo mu dwetire mu fa nhye papa bi ngu kwan mu ebeboa mu dwetire akosoro na nso mu sese nkrofo nyoma ma komode nkofo kroma asanteme mu ando wo mu si ye na ase ayo mbone bone be ne aye mu fa nhye pa ngu akwan mu na nkofo di ye na akasa mu so mu nkwa akire mbo kwa akire kra voluntarily ubai wa won kreti aduma ensam ne promise ahodo a wo kan ye nyina won di so nkrofo kakra so o maboabo anu so a keme anase assemblies ahodo no etisi montana no mo sese they give you short notice and you come and destroy it. It is not easy. People are dying, people are getting sick, people are losing their capital, but abaya na bin say won fa hwe ho and o makofa arrogant leaders abaya so and if came boss kwan of us o kasa kire businessmen e kwan of us o kasa kire nananom e kwan of us o kasa kire nkrofo okromar mo you ask yourself say nyezuba na nura ne nyina ti radio so na ana yezuba foforo is it the arrogance of power and the bia yeka se nkofo bi wo ma wo mutumi a no ma ho ma so na yi wo mo no ena ma na MMDC ahodo no omo ye de omo ye na na nyina ye wa atwen ebre no beso omo hu se tumi it is not forever, it is not permanent, it's only a temporary gift I ma ni pa bia nti kwa mo fa so omo ti kromo no mo a omo make sure se ye ho be kire ye no ye de nyina wa atwen mu a ye ka che omo se omo nya bibi mfa ho because we kwa omo ye ba bridge ye da wotra asafo interchange ko ahodo wan about bridge no so ma baby or mama katra makwana ye ketwa askwa hono no heba minim contractor na wo ye adwuma is it not coffee job chance no a na am say Joe shop minim chance no de agi kwan no wo de kwana akwa ye ketwa yeah na kaza kese bi duro ma na atwi chance no na awai contractor wo won fan kofo nyina ho mo direct traffic omo I think they say some abandoned project no it's because e wo ma na machine ma teba say no mo se ye adwuma no gidigidi ni pa na eguo no e say obi ani ho na this traffic say wardens no e did na the two ends no nti na direct car no we mra na we nyina e say obi ani ho bi nti wa kasa no duru wa na wo heka kese a eba no na obi say space this na wo gina Se se de me say
ana kasa kele so mo ba no anso mo ba o
so no fa ho wo de twi na wo na ho ache wo ne tai na beka no ana se sia no nchese nyina pipi ka kwanu ni ndua no ana woduru won ma wan hwe ya do ka betwi ena so ko spray ka 5000
na mo nye so a mo ma ye mfa kwan da na so sai
no ma ba be che kwan ma kwan eketua bi ka bon sa ho a na twitwi ndua ne nchese nyina wa they are not doing anything about it omo fa nkofo nyina ho ana wo kwa ho do about be omo pam ye ma me no nothing is going on there
edana me ka say Obia nkasa se yempe development but to hide behind development now be senkofo ne ya atu ma no aduane agu no ya na entwayi
ya dwonbone no mde
sa asokwa to ahonjuna na baati 18 months ni na aka we what is the guarantee say o to aso atwema be fa ahonjuna na baati afati ya kodu santas run about true to patase no o ye wie enene kira etiri wote wan ko ton aduane oton tade oton paboa odidwe kakra obedidi no enka twen ka bia be 4-5 months to say adwuma le be chance no wo me na firi ho ene wotu no adwuma no so aka ho nothing is happening
yes ena plan mo plan
ena that Rambo style bia ase ye pamo mu ene ekira adwuma na chance
me
say eda sa Adam's kitchen the wo Santa's runabout omububu nyema aguno na oton diane o that day
na I still on the yes no way
na omo oton diane
mu didi ya mena ndu na duane kwa so on tam na duane
entina sa ani bera odi soja fo ne police fo ko jane so ebubu eniema ne otano cylinder no ato afa ha na duane a wa ya obeton no Jesus say nyina asa gu ka mu de ko so de ko che so ko eden it was like ade achia adwuma na ehya ase it's been a month it's been 2 months nothing has happened.
Your lawyers, your lawyers, your the introduction of the army against
and just said the soldier for the
one too many. As of one, the last one, don't we have specialized police force? No.
If you really engaged them well, if there are extensive consultation, stakeholder engagement, akosu year, do you need the police, let alone bringing in the military? So no ma dinkomo ye, what na say? What be so much in che ye pese mu free hanum say ni ye be ye na momo so mo kwa hane bia mbetima kwatena for the meantime we and share ho mamuni
na want to do by kan na before some call o see ene de ye
the same thing 2 a.m. and the soldier for kutwa hunhia
why we are introducing the army all the time
why
civilian areas and then one who came boss no chen army commander time bia no ono ba na soldier for twa ho ahia na bi de anim de akire
na soldier for no so mama mo ho kwan na politicians no eyem sa so muti omu na adwuma bi ye o and e free man no mu de akire o de wa wodrase
something must be done about it because the way we are using
bibia soldier enti mo mama mo ho kwan ma just the kind of respect kana mo command everyone mo hunu
what is the tema na yesu no hu soldier ni a wo ayem hihie kakra ne ade the KM boss is introducing the army
unim say akwa kodru say and obi ware kra na otimi fro soldier form ye be shida ma wase
ai omu na ebi wo kwa se bia
me say na say me kwa ye wadin bi wa bu akwa abrantie minim ne wuni pel bia o ye soldier ni minim ne bibia say so mo timi ko form engan common ne sa prison officers ne why are they allowing themselves to be radical like this?
And fair. I think say we should do something about it. Our lawyers should test the law and I say and I say if those people in the army uniforms no first what assembly no I think say the police is better trained to handle people because so every video no demolition some of the army personnel how they were using sticks to attack people who were already packing their things out. Me sure say police near.
So resistance biaba and a bruise police force then you are the military.
What you say?
Wait there anybody who no or say yema and I say unti bibia say was onko. And all of a sudden bibia Jesus soldier for.
Ashanti regional I think minimum the commanders now Ashanti region no. Say omo munye bibi mfa ho. It's becoming one too many. Where we have armed soldiers in civilian spaces because what I know is that the armed forces are not trained to handle civilian people. They are not trained. That's not their job. And since all the mobile space anymore, you know more interactions, no, and then you're friendly. But the police are better managers of the civilian people. Now, say, Momo, you say, Bruce, maybe a police phone can say, be a yentimi. This a human no, I see a no. No more fresh soldier form or soldier problem. But when you show so quite demolition, you need soldiers to go and accompany you to do this. And the KMA boss consistently is using the army. And I think that something should be done about it. A kind of us warrior ni humano. Now, Oheneba, yeah, MMDC is no more the mining areas. No. Oheneba, why is the president keeping on making sure that almost offices? Meaning, amongst here the Mansu areas, this is a whole now. By now, as a president, as we are reshuffling, no, near break. So, Bakunkalam say no. Some go from 20 years about Uncle Yomadi. Uncle Yomadi. Some poor China, Mampini, Chagana for some years we cram and found him and found one. Because there is a documentary evidence, Chesam Kofoni be one more, or Moman for receipt. I'm only cham find any excavator. I come with him. Minyesho sa ukwa hayo au excavator. Minyesho sa ukwa hayo ana ukwa fumu unya excavator ana unya chamfan. Aye galamse no mu ye. Na galamse yinzo no o mampenye di kan ka se ono ya wo se ne pratifoni bi aye galamse. And you know, if the DC can give people the permission to go and mine illegally, then I'm sure the party is in the known of it. Either they are the ones doing it or they know what is going on. Because the point first was sentiment one mugalamse na first was air cost the scene. On ba no odene. Ano dem see a free bontefu e kom patuom. And in patuom area ho. Dio is omu ye galamse no. Ano odene. Enti mampanyini sise ne niabre no obeku galamse no. No obebu ama ya yes ade no a. Won fa the president into line so to say there emre bi na na dan kokofa do de ne den e kan ya ene akosto the government no. Onye bibi ehun so e be ma. Onye bi ni promises a o ka kire say eye aban no na ye say okun galamse na onku galamse because na na do dan ko akufado any Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia they are the ones doing the galamse no. Onye bibi ehwe me say o man panyin say mo kan opposition any na monto a wo 2 hours in government now no. You ask yourself say is it the same person who was in opposition who will lead the likes of Sami Jamfi, the likes of Malik Basintali, the likes of the Mustafa Bandi, and who attacking the leaders of the New Patriotic Party when they were calling us criminals, when they were calling us names. Ucho mama muonmu ekwan galamse na adwo mu nsema obi aye no ope no a na chese enura no omo de atoro na babegi tumi no enti beka che ye Ghana hafo nyina se ena ye mu nyina mani misem se galamse no na media host akase wo krom ha no mu lead the narrative no mu TV ni radio so eka se o mampanyin tokwa no wo no wo de asojafo ahyemu a wo kontokwa ne de na nso on kontokwa ne ye no ene ya withdraw all the army, ya withdraw all the police, and people are doing whatever they want. In the now could be a to galamse no e couldn't be no e fancy na nanu muso a ene mama mo kwan anaza mu ye neck deep in doing the galamse. Shame on you because me nye sure say oba be fro abanwa no aba be sumo manfo no wo ka cho mo say oba wo be lead the force to do galamse na very soon media meje yewura na say to ababi o me di and I know say very soon ibe nwa hemfa kase bebre won mo omudi kotodwo ko menhia na nso menhia ntie omo because whatever you are doing yewura me yesho yewura ma wa homa se obenya adwensa kira no moye ne ye now you will not be in bed with the politician or those greedy people who are spoiling our lands and water bodies na mo say no because mampanyina na just won kontokwa no. And I'm sure see yewura very soon you will crack the whip, and by the time yewura be crack the whip no one kasa de ahoma no ebe hange ho because you know say you run him the why nyina na ebe all the evidence beto onim no you will see what will happen. Amonyofo so amosem aban aba na mu DCs intim nkamasem na mu MPs intim nkamasem na mu ye MPs na mu ye ne mope na to extent say enei uko afo no South East MP wotimi ko ahemfie ni apam no ene afo no South West MCE look at what is going on there. Now, if you say this is to say, me sure say very soon the people over there will rise up against the tyranny and the incompetence that moves in office. Because this is a whole baby, you know what mining areas now. You are neck deep in doing galamsey, and that is why oko be quiet. That is why oko manso oko amanse. What is going on there?
Abai way by and or say or transfer police commanders omuwo galamsey districts and I say communities nina. What transfer mu baby adum kwedi omuko afofra adum ba yi no galamsey is getting worse. Why is he still keeping them? Omomuzo nkwai
Oheneba say oyi obi no de ono de aba ne de ne ba you play ball or you go and the almost police commander do many area near to galamsey no na ben police station no timi nye ho hwe near to galamsey na na ben school na DC is wo hu MC is wo hu ya chese wo no MC na DC no wo kan hu no wo ye galamsey na say wo to aye dada nyina ye disca ne ma no. And the police commanders are complicit in the galamsey that is going on. MMDCs they are complicit in the galamsey that is going on. Because me know what way. So me can't say me wa no man no trash here. Na police for me ate enya report no ma ba chime frefidie eso anu a. Aden na ekro no a ye wo hweso as police commander. Ekro na hweso as MMDC. Na mo te won mo na manfo etu galamsey say school. Etu galamsey eben wo police station wakache baby a wo di police. Now who better catch say unwi see no evil here no evil you will chroma me say bibia ekosu bia no ochino mbebu ho akunta ni ekosu bia ne bia no mbebu ho akunta because MPP ne ba ban mu ye jeja anyoma to ho e man kofo bi omu di boni in the past ne ye say prosecute omo a in the state of national cohesion si ye beke kan ho bom na omanu mu badwunti ye jeja anyoma ma omo je double salary ni ade nyina etena ho didi ye ma ne omo bon kofo chidom amo ma ba be ye so dom no. Very soon, Mr. Sure said 2028. Yet to abana bedane. Na Dania apunta bebre or hormone go for bebre no and ne omanyo more than 1.5 years in government. No, Oma was akunta. You will chroma no mongo for cansama kese kruma. Obien one my police for coachom. And someone who and someone ya tro. Nina for mundi ye. Nene ya can't to be fat and go for me one no more team. Me sure say beba sa topic no so sam je fi topic no e good boy topic no ye beba so ene ye kan sam kuto before mo ho a eno krampo e ye no kore ana say ye asembusa ye sere so obu be yi anu no eno mutumi ka say ye se omudi internet ye mo opportunity they use the Flagstaff House platform government platform I mean him say good boy the institution of government and I say government itself na ene otumi be gina on mo de abufuo ebe ye ni sasem twampo a okro maramo just because ye bisa question say adena good board aboka when about good board car wabo according to IMF 1.7 billion that's what the buy CDC more about 22 million when about the year can say amount fonti nyoma biase na me hu 22 billion Ghana cedis when about you bet media ya kwan you bet media see zuku you bet media create job for the jobless people and them come montene ekoko pa adwuma ye nya ma omo no na me nim se samja mfi obetuma kan ho asema ma waka se obi se di ama ne bu afu to the extent say wa honhunu se obepai ono same.
President Mahama is saying on every social media commentary no dangerous.
What was dangerous? Enra Malik Basintali, and
I'm surprised the president spoke about this.
Enra Malik Basintali ejina TV so ka say yewura Dr. Mahmoud Bamia unim say nkremofo a number akwa kremoni papa bia emfa ne senka no wache eye preku yewura Malik Basintali jina TV so ka say yewura Dr. Mahmoud Bamia we preku in fact enama opepa o man nam bia wo mpe nam opepa eye preku. This was a dangerous statement. At that time I was expecting the Muslim leaders to have come out to say akoda kasa na wo kasa trashie penfo bebre yedin sheikh fo bebre yedin man fo bebre yedin. He was attacking a Muslim who was risen up through the rank to be vice president. Eka said nama wo pepa ye preku to the extent that sometimes they even say no you be our no nsa. These people did
no any pictures, videos.
They said this because you were looking for power. You looked on. You didn't tell your boys to keep quiet. Malik Basintali did it together with Sami Jamfi, and they can say, "Papa, Aden wako boka wako to go da boka." Was in the buafu? The buafu ni nyese bia asemna yebisa nyano crow. Now buafu onfa ko IMF force way. IMF for and I catch say, "Papa, we go now ko to boka." Oma Bank of Ghana. almost a gold board na boka. And it's out before now odi ba minority no answer the question na ye bisa no and for before katakata so answer the question na no nim dia ma ne buafo ne yem because sa e kan wo abono sa kan it amounts to woefully causing financial loss to the state. It is ene yes a kina obeyinya bail condition it is a poor e jana yem say ne bra no will be casual because ne omo weaponize the law. I'm making sure say will be a war born a businessman or a good and concerned citizen all born a bra or more than Mrana Kuchinakotum and fear you know. A bro more enemy say a quam of Faswa or Muniko Jinam any quam Faswa or mood prosecute no and yadia fair. And now when you're a who a tent himself Kofobetino, then so Bonin money dear, not Bonim Prone dear, watching or questions obey answer. Or China, Mrs. Medium fee, or question obey answer. Now you be some and cry. Says God board to me you so 3.9 million Ghana cedis on entertainment. You are some fee. When opportunity now will phone for ma. And no baba answer. Ebium and credit 1 million Ghana cedis. We use for monitoring and inspection. Ebium and credit 2.3 million Ghana cedis for printing. Ebium and credit 14.2 million Ghana cedis on task force. I have much of 4 ne soldier 4 ne dia mode yes I do man. Ebium and credit say 3.3 million mo de transportation sa anwuma we nyina ya twra to sa anwuma we nyina o kina mo be ya no be ya lawyer it's a receipt bia na say wo bank transaction bia e betimi make sure say sa anwuma we nyina ye be ja tum say o spending on Ghanaians na bia mfa ba bia e bia mfa NDC for so a wo kina ba ansa me so o man say mo be se ebu ni yi a ye be bo mo bu ni yi na mo be se mo de machi no and better kromo no ma say the brain link aso no watching yes will go after you because party grassroots ya bro because when the MPP was in power and then we had evidence of people in high places no much double salary and a crime we looked on in the nation for nation cohesion. The grassroots says, okay, yeah, let us concentrate on building a better tomorrow for the ordinary Ghanaian. And this is and the government tax say, the school in some free such as buy my Ghana for Nya for so. And maybe the health insurance buy a man is focused on the health insurance on your card nibi. A man Ghana for Nya home for so and the health insurance if you're Ghana for Nya dear. Yama minimum or more war. Yeah, this is able to go akwamu a hospital yenye because we believe say so we fura as a Ghana ye bo ho bra na obi ni ne ba enko wuo san hye we nyina hye a ewura skani fie ewura hie ni fie and this ba ben 1.5 years say ne ye bi say hye be no mu go akwamu ba akopɛ mu kire ba akopɛ a mu go akwamu ewura fie bie mu a they cannot mention any of them we come so mu ye big push no we come so mu say ye express road Accra Kumasi now meanwhile Accra Kumasi road is killing people on a daily basis. You ask yourself say government no answer buy no ya yi na si wo say ombo Ghana for ho your lives ho buy no anamontuo be na wo tuo enhye be no di gu akwan mu to make sure say ye nyina ho atoye ene Ghana ni bia no ohwe akoma ni triple ye koto aba ma ndisi Ghana ni no ode abufuo wan koto aba ene NDC for afra ba nwa no ene me show say nu no aba na no odene ene ye nwa no mo a ye bu omudwa abesi dwa no me show say mo fe MPP ye nwa no mo mudi abufo ko join ni afafanto emu a ene mu se mu ko the base mu nyina no me show say ne mu nwa se nsakira mu nwa mo sai ba back home say be ya ye be ko tie Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia an idea whose time has come adwempo ne braso say be ko tie na chie no oba na 2028 obaji ye free nkwaso mu wabaji yan free adi a eye sesiye mu ene Oheneba yenya mampanyini bi a wo ye hwan ama na Chinese for aba gu krom ha a mo ton cars ama yenwan mo ton cars atoba ha yenwan mo ton cars enu na mo tiantie mu no ene China for na ba krom ha e de cars aba mo be han fie e de cars aba gu fie a o mo fa yenwan mo ma mo no mo ye videos aba social media so mo ton cars mu nyina ne ma yedin yenwan car garages for and mu nyina ma yedin
ti se krom hanu pa de
ma yedin
obi predict Ghana today and can be o
me say yenwan mo garages de mo ye krom hanu mo against the new patriotic party and then China for India for and no ma ba behind fie e wo krom hanu mo and mo de cars ahodo be gu fie and mo ye video social media and nkofo ko hokoto na de make say only China ni wo tu car ko krom China na nkoto car free China ba no so China ho ono de nisika ene ni loan no oje no less than 1% no e de ba kroma to ka ba kroma no woni ni mienu de na be efu over the years na nkofo ni sa opportunity no ene omo wo ya fie mu omo ye mantem omo ton cars omo fie and you the garage owners you are quiet maduma egu you are not saying the right words you are not telling government say government ya duma ni egu you are quiet it dey catch a businessman say ne India for and the Lebanese for they control the price of rice in this country. Lebanese for they control the prices of rice. Warehouses are who do akese okromano. Omo na age ubekona mu no ho brand na wo pe no wo so obi atoni nyame wo no obi antoy. O weti o twenya na say a free system no for be 1 month. Na man for yen for that rice product now. No the 5 seasons ato so na bedwan so. They are cashing in just because the government is quiet. The government is not doing anything about it. And when you came in boss, say mo ye cause of report to the state. On a mountain o buda, on some besidra, no mu bungo for stores, some besi stores, no mu bu bank, some besidra. Me won't be that. A government that promised 24-hour economy. I thought said they were going to sponsor and now they were going to support the private sector. Said by a production because who they gonna who see now who say who ye baby. What you are doing is you expect people to import more, and any state that will import more, you don't get money. You are always relying on import. You are not producing anything. And then come in say one day you want for to MP ba be mo starting here. Oba yo so bia me wa adwini bia me giri ye say make me make sure say better than the MPP. Now ka buy the sika ba be share private sector echi. No aboa ama companies ahodo a all different stages of development no. Ya boa no. Wo de wo si bia na wo be sie. Say the be ya ye mrante ne maba wa ye nyuma ne be jai. Te ne kwa shoemakers bibiri afa say kwa asafo a. Shoemakers bibiri egu asafo. And the baby na shoemaker money ye because China products na eba no we ya Ghana ha no mo China de no ebo for se ono no de na wo ye enti ni da so be no wo se china be to wa no we na se mo no to no kiosum no to ka for China de ni bi no de kodwa no ka ton and ye bisa say if you continue to rely on imports ye da chi senate say you see ye be bubu school ni ye bubu bank ni ye bubu biade de ye sidwa na ekroma no obi ani dwa ye da ache na te say enti oman aban ni nya na dwen say obo support the private sector amomo ye the engine of growth in this country won't me first adwon poni bia to kwam his excellency John Dramani Mahama wo de nka wo ye remedial president what the president am you wo depend amen was have biom enti ka wo suahunu obi akotwo of deck de ka wo suahunu nka ba hu se nka ne me call ya na before me to abati amena na mama opportunity no ntino and me meboa the private sector no made the engine of growth dabi o first kan akoton kokko na de ma NDC for no manye no marry o kina mbubu hu akonta o mo da no nyina no e bebi so mo se Ghana sika na ye de ma mo no ano a mo de ton kokko se mo de bodwetiri no e de na free mu ba ye mo nyama adwen se mo be ye bibia to support the youth of this country intene emrante anytime NDC baba bemu bia you have unemployed graduate association sprouting up going to petition the president say president hey and omontu a wo de share yes 133 but 24 economy no 133 mu huye and the human promise wo mu nyina no nothing is happening and then renting be atoba people are involved in just trading or go out on China you know about beji and it is not giving them the amount of money on between their coffee into ya no so boka no akokotena mantwa baby na afi na adwene mo ha no na akokosua drug no unknown drugs na the life will say people are resorting to crime, people are resorting to betting because on man nya na adwene say of betting and mbaburu no free betting ho ti enu aban bi ba ya o de betting tax ba ya o ka say you control betting through taxation no NDC the campaign etia the new patriotic party say aban ni pese mo ba ya adwuma na me sure say John Dramani Mahama ne bantwa entwa bet me sure say Julius Debra atofosen omo ntwa bet yenum hia for ma aye de ani bre pesika eno mu promote say yenkotwa bet na bet no so Oheneba abrante bia wo tv bia me ka kire say so wa ko school no aye probability da wo say you can never beat probability, you can never beat the bet we are bet na so bra no what's your probability da the probability that you say wo to die your mother die say 2 the probability that will be 6 probability of being one. No, you cannot calculate the percentage and get it right. And you what you say, Bronini bet no what the abano. Who you be a bet? Enya V8 team, and that's what Benz beat him. And too much a bet no the aqua. Bet will make you miserable. Bet be more addicted to crime. Bet be more crime for. Bet be more life. I say bet be more lazy. And until maybe a term. No, first cigarette and neck as well. Cigarette, first cigarette box be anno. Ya draw a kuma asay. And ya kuma and say. And ya chose before smoking and after smoking. The reason why we do that is to make sure say wona over no cigarette no. I won't name who's as one. I buy the dream in Mabuno. I buy the dream in Crawford. Then into what they are told say there's a choice for you to make. Say, who come on and say that here. Unum cigarette in the chat, say the bay.
Cigarette smoking can be harmful to you.
Cigarette smoking can be dangerous to you and harmful to your health. It's the betting, no. Tell me the betting tax by the knee, and say. And it was another way to make sure say any attractive to the youth. Because me won't be the better. Me won't be. Me no more much better. Uber be so much catcher. If you are one is what you're betting.
Your money, a bushaba, I see, nay, fancy no more bet, and a couple of mouth to Tafuna. Torabus was restless. I told you, internet, you know, wife and a jamia, there is a mean no.
What I say? Now, can we put the youth of this country, the future of the youth of this country, can we push them to go and do betting?
All right, young for the next 50 minutes, ending come about Dr. Mahmoud Bamia's stakeholder engagement. After say ye tuaba man obey flag bearer no Ogusua oye. Last week it was a Ghana Institution of Engineering. Onomu ACI Edin Komo. I saw Enya Penny Yofa engineer Kwableji Japan in that meeting. And now engage the Japanese embassy Jaika for Onomu Edin Komo. He's been doing this series of engagement, you know, Bebri after say Owiya or visited party elders, party field, party for one or two reasons. No matter than a home konobano and Ogusua Teku. Dr. Baumia seems to be preparing for the challenger Homano na and then your mind namuno the solutions no or the abba
Oheneba yeah minum ne papa no mamenchia
you can help me with some of the pictures
mamenchia Suleiman Ahmed or Asanwase constituency
okay
and yeah minum mo send message say mo so wo ho no ye chia mu nyina the last time I call vigil near home. Now I am in common party aduma nkofo bi wor ma Oheneba party fo bi wor ma party program bia obi a hu bia omunya invite no
yeah
e bi okwa na party program ketewa bia yan hyeda anya announcement bo hwe no mo ho odoso nko adane da nyina moji na mo ba party program ne beda mo asene a chia mo mo adane da nyina moji adaje etie Wontumi TV hwe Wontumi TV anopa na ansana makọ adwuma na mo adwuma ma mutie nyina no ye be chia mo nyina ya menhira mo no nyem kese na mgidi yesi adwuma ne be ye ya ye ne kese na ma party na ba ban mu biom na gidi yesi party ba ban mu a party mpanifo a ye be mamo de bie no nso mo be party communicators o ne be hia pa ene wo hwe de we a NDC for akoya na adwene nhyira nya adwuma ya why ni tin rasta bia akasa rofi the you was here adwuma sika obenya kaka mo friend say rafu se dey sika ye de mom ene boy ya won so rasta na me sika NDC abind de mom ntine omunya ahoden soronko de party adwuma party ba power yen ma ye communications no party for anam mo ni so akoye ho Wontumi TV so ye TV station a ebo party ni pa program ne ba ma free party Wontumi TV so na ye be cover bi because now we say ye wa ben mu na program ko so a yi say Wontumi TV free no wa bisa say I say party program koso ana disheartening ye be koso aka ne akire say munye de Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ono on person ba be try your luck president said here said John Dramani Mahama nti wo hwe na no muntu a paro ana mutu no otu oni woni a onim de omo nim de edi nkomo no taking notes no no wo say so man the party for say mon ko na muni akuafo ne ade nkuhyamfa resource mbra mon ko mining community ko fa resource mbra mon ko baabi bebiri no wo say ne party for so ye engagement no wo kire party for the eso mo ye ma party ne ya kono hwa no mon to wo tu in the for unity campaign a wo yi wo meet every stakeholder or matter in this party it goes to show say papa ni nimdi enti why not being say oman so ba be di man so a na wonim oman no
nye try na robia
nya matra makwa president ya John Dramani Mahama edi oneba me say papa bi kan se me kire me bi atwam o se ye ma osimadu nye masika se kan mono se fa twadua no a wo mpentam fa sika nkuru ni twadua no ne mo betimi di be 9 minutes out of the 10 no siman kono wo betimi di asese kan no na sima ba ko na aka no ensumpo no wo twadua no enu bi na yewura Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia an idea whose time has come adwempa ne braso hwekwan ofa so a as opposition leader enya mpo atwa wo nanya anisa sem wo ye kire John Dramani Mahama na mom wo tu na namo ne wat Ghana ase bebia Ghana adri ene bebia Ghana wo no ekwan ba ne befa so a after 2029 7th of January obefra ba nwa no a ekwan ba ne obefa so obekekere oman no ebiom ensem a otwrogu ne book mu the next chapter no ensem ni nyina no wo bi sesa nkofo yi se eno me hia mu na mo kan sa asem kire me ena me twrogu me manifesto ne me next chapter book ni mu mugidi yi se up to neno sa nsem no me ka kire mu no ene me sa de ba me manfo ni mu a e ya de e stand the test of time ana sa na mo nto na Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia A2 sebi enra otu anamo a okoko oma ne manfo kokoko growing areas no a omokoje facts and figures e ma no anka NDC abanya anka be ko montre asate ya ni sase motwampoa nanso ono de wanye sa ogusu a wonni ni team of manifesto drawers no omugusu a mo planning to make sure say nye omo be presented to the ordinary Ghanaian ochina no it will give the person no other choice than to vote for the new patriotic party because no man be ni sase betwampoa nyemo mo the facts and figures bibia Ghana akodui any say pesi free or shiw no mu a the kwan be fa so a ye be free sa shiw no and na Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia and ma o tu no enti bebi o bia mimi de enye mo yenti ameto abama Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na nye just because we are MPP ni na nye just because we are kremoni na nye just because we go school na onim economics nko akeke na odoso nko a wo ma the new patriotic party na Ghana mind as a whole o say all my training e Ghana na maye adwuma asom and therefore so your opportunities obedi mind so a odo na wa kire in the past ye mu bi one more ebra ye to abawie ya ohun se MPP adi entwa okoji tu muntem nkofo bebre dia bufo ko no so nenso si there be I cannot wait for one more minute for one Ghanaian life to perish sa odo sonko no yi na die even though against a lot of party hawks send no so koji tu muntem but san ko anya tu muntem there could have been a loss of at least one life or two lives or three lives I say I could not stand for that because of the love I have for the party and then the science and figures I done anymore want me ntwen one more minute because ebia na no e de ntoko anaso ye ne biaba saa nipa wi so wochina ebre ne so na ye kwakoto ababium na upon all the training on all the hunumu and the do a wo Ghana and the party as a whole yes kwakoto ababium a wo be hwe ne che kwakoto ababa obi tse seri nketia wo be hwe ne che kwakoto ababa obi a o ye pepe as finance minister atofo I'm sure the ordinary Ghanaian e shiwa ye namu awon kira ye namu atora ye hu and some in this kind of opposition in some of them a teacher for a mutumi trade 1.5 years now ban to omoka necessary omuye adwuma aban to omoka no me sure said they are only messiah the next in line omuni to meto abama no Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia because of the love he has for Ghana because of the love he has for the ordinary Ghanaian no me sure say Ghana for beto abama no because he's meeting engineers tomorrow he will meet agro processors adina obe meet businessmen obe meet clergy anuma wo ye nyina no anka be bi wo de anka ba now ye yi na afrabera people are expecting him say ka abanto na mo bi na sanka a check akre no ko betem no twampoa no ye ni sasem na ka manfo ba agene so se da bi ma ye mama mpanyin ne bre na on chichire o man se de ye nyina ye de gidie ma no so on chichire nenso ye ko hwe ya 1.5 years o man mpanyin on tise do go bi no abe one day who is a pension regime he has only 4 years more to go and therefore what is asayiram so the ordinary Ghanaian and you come bafa so a obenya aduane adi the ordinary Ghanaian you come bafa so a obe survive in the next 2.5 years but we can promise them say enam say you choose democracy no e be koso nya Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia chidom
e dey be pa na ye better in the last 18 months as compared to send the city in the last government.
Oheneba Oma me mfie nan a ebia mintimi hunu de sesi a better than when MPP were in power. Because apart from atro mutwaye. Because I'm a businessman, I'm a young businessman. And sometimes Wontumi will be ba no ba beto ade. Oheneba metimati so ma memfa so no akodu level bi a me hunu say metisu bi o ma hwe me nkoda me hwe o mo kra mitimi nti o mo ka. But the person cannot buy. But these are people that Oheneba they are government workers who omunye se bi obi o se oni obi ono otonsuo bi ntie bi onyamba obo coins ano ana ototo kokko bi ntie onyamba obo 11 seed na no wo ya ban eduma yani wo ye teacher ni wo ye nurse ni aban ni se odi egu akwan mu no ama enne importers bebre na are struggling and no omo no mutimi import about 10 containers and then those people are importing 3 and 4 containers omo no mu import 2 containers they are out of business they are not coming again. And you wanna eba na ye kakra bi and then economics are you see a lot of people chasing fewer goods the prices will go up. It sa state na you do no and the NDC 1.5 years there's nothing I mean sure say Ghana ni bia ohe because say MPP abem na say na NDC abem ayi uko kan mo say exchange rate and then ya expose o mo ekwan a NDC for afa so a exchange rate njina be ejina it comes at a cost to the ordinary taxpayers money. Ghana sika eto na ya jeje no na ye finance minister e de akoko hye sika na chi se be sika be gina be gina no na sabi se sika na e san kode ya akwan se sika na e so de create employment e ma 133 year adwuma se sika na e so de ko hospital e ma agenda 111 ahodo no a ye ni be ye ma ye nwan mo nkro nkito ni manya yare sa no se sika no na ode ayire dollar no enu nti etimi duru ba bi ni ye se accident and emergency unit o konfa no chi atum na mampanyina ka che se ene ye mompata ye motent woni mo ne fa yare fo ntnase because wo tumu dia wo CEO na okonfa no che no e se kwari na oba ne ma hu se ade na wo ye no egu o mampanyi ene mu fin meanwhile trade here meanwhile ofuru konkon so ese ya there agenda 111 hospital or emergency and trauma unit wo no mo mampanyi sika ka krabi se sika ya de dollar wo de fan fichire wo ma o menya yare sa se sika ya de gigi o de dollar sa ene mo inflation wo form na minimum inflation minimum economics na o mo de yes inflation sam inflation e wo he ene dokuna first now say 25 series and all the campaign and say dokuna 27 series sa dokuna na 25 series and 3 series na all the campaign sa dokuna na 27 series
eno na wa na me show minia Richmond from Pon owo oirepa se wakoto wachi okoya omo se shetoje se oto adeya omo se akekedu buaiden
na
enti sheto no oto wachi na se oto sheto 5 series ansan wonya sheto and obusa say how did we get here I'm the how they in anim
enyina ne hwa comment enyina ne eti atoro no because when they were lying through their teeth ebro mo ye campaign no ye catch them say go for we manifesto na empty me see the biade ba kwa amekai na na dan kwa kufadu ebra all react to the 24-hour economy na want to ask you what say how can somebody any other to so anybody how can somebody
was it's no longer a joke. I bought watch it this morning at Edum behind our office, and I was told to pay for the shuttle simply because ginger prices are skyrocketing. Where did we go wrong? Shuttle 5 cities on your watch, boy.
Oheneba any omo no petition so ba ka chiro petition for complaints omo ye no
sir say
omo say na o pa ginger the omo ginger e hye na eno ye book to me 5 cities eno say munya no me
dem dia kekedo hye
no
sir
omo say run and dey pray mo akakado no ma
run no munya no me
say omo say akakado no ma ase wo san ase wo tua omo ntimi njai na akakado no mo pene na say 5 cities ma wa baka say 10 cities abenum but the can say some man panyini so wo tie ya economy na o superintendent no enye nice because enye friendly at all because and the youth of this country and Oheneba so piano pa na o person didi ya ne nkofo didi because no am ko bi se obi say te se obi say na o da so bi sa question the major business question me show be me say to say because people are spending no less than 60 cedis a day. And say if you are spending 60 cedis a day, now multiplied by 30 days, you ask yourself, say, government workers no, how more year one man, or more how much is the government paying them per month? Not a bank because for the next 2 years, no, so almost expect to say to market to media, they should forget about that data. Then you go to show say, no, yeah, you now yeah, Ben Juma, it's all pay Juma be count and then yes, sir, you will not survive. You catch them on Penina, if you're going to say, they say, you're MPP, and you platform be MPP. But you catch the name man for, on 1 month for the NDC for no one, almost almost say, it's a sign. Then the NDC for no, and no more say, your mamma, Tadia, no more tetem, no, or about Mukomusu say. Your man tell me who do I know Motiano. And then 133, start shift 133, no, or moving Kuko, they are expected to get a job they are not getting. And the Akatom say, ne ebra no mo ye to aba no a omo ye NDC sem na ne katom say asanteman mo na mo tena mo ye NDC sem no mo ndo asanteman so mo do asanteman a come on to aba ma NDC because NDC ba ba mo a he doesn't do anything for Ashanti region. So we share the development that they bring to Ashanti region when they are in power. Now calculate now the two MPP one what do you compare? It's about 2% of what we do for the new patriotic ba ba mo a the Ema Asanteman. Then some focus so yes our campaign and then say they are not doing anything. Okay, a free Santasico see and you contact the way end this for the year campaign. Now here ne a quanda so down 1.5 years. I be bianco so you ask yourself say I buy say I been pan one timo and go bank confess gaveta and pack home crack. It will continue to tell people, especially party people are your party in some. The last time Baba Tanaka said we don't expect to get a perfect unity and that's absolute unity. We are not focus say I want for frame say they be me preach unity so Adam me buy me say and I'm saying no. Absolute peace or absolute unity is nowhere. But at least let's meet at the middle. Party for amore, party for mutie. Na ye can say men twa mo bi nkan cho say ebufu ne wo mu jai. It doesn't mean say me po Oheneba asema na me pese me jai mami jai. But let's move to the center. Now, yes, me no Oheneba nko poster. Na yes me nkuta starch. No Oheneba nkuta poster no. We should be able to go and mount that poster. Because somebody should look at Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and say papa we there ojo. Papa we there osua there. Papa we there odogana. Papa we there one one say for the past 16 years. Why vice president why effective and therefore say the manager is and I'm saying why mate ache na oni madwuma so bet my driver. This is what we are saying. And do your party ni na contest I call you want me win. Now the bufuna show more besin from police station, electoral area, constituency, region. There can say the new patriotic party the bar bemwa. Policies and programs are a refugee BM. Policies and programs that might be before at the policies and programs that might businessmen and who say your man penny bino. A MPP na deba. So let us all come together. Niam building a united front. I'm sure say building a united front. You bet me who bet my yakono. Nia da neta kra e be Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia yakono na Ghana for to Obama no. Mo to Obama na me say Ghana beye ye.
Ghana beye under His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's administration. And I said the presidency. Indeed, Ghana ebeye. Mwaba mumu koswa na ye dwumaden party ba onsuso koswa na ye dwumaden especially aba ye to reorganization so support to be or renew one renew odi ne say NPP na o support na yen koswa anya dwumaden yen top party no adwumaden a omo ba ban bia omo ye no ene mpuntu wane ani so adehunu papa Dr. Bawumia de ba no yen ton ema Ghana for me de me se mahu se tumi no esa babiew obia nyina famu de obia nsomu bi se le beba ebeduru a emfasode ewu mu no obia so betumi
oba
ahwehwe mistake
mama kai Ghana for ne NDC for se enua ba Camilla Alasa NDC for edin ko gina court a enne odem no da so dem ye campaign for through say chairman Bernard Chubuosi akon any party from do gina brand no ye be kai the ordinary Ghanaian so that innocent Ghanaian that Camilla Alasa say ono so da so dem ti NDC for no social media no a mo sere no o chena samra na de tu mu
the tables were 10 Yes, sorry, I'm a sports no aba.